Shalom. Before we begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash.
double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Yeah, man, we back out again through the spirit of power, Yahawashi, man. You know, prophesy against this wicked ass king. Cry loud, man. It's only be Isaiah 50:81 real quick. You know? And we seeing the prophecies coming to pass. That's why we measure the times diligently, man. You know? Go ahead,
Book of Isaiah, chapter 58, and verse 1, it says, "Cry out loud,
Right.
spare not.
Yep.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet,
Yep.
and show my people their transgression."
And that's what we're here to do, man. We're here to show our people their transgression, because we're coming to a time where this word is not going to be readily available, man. You know? But we're going to cry loud at 555 power. And get ready for spiritual power, man. You know? The Lord's going to give his men spiritual power. But it starts here. You on the ground floor, you know, of a Fortune 500 company, crying out against this wicked ass kingdom of America, man. And we seeing it coming to pass, the things that the Lord said that was going to happen. You know, the famine is increasing. You know, the sedition. Oh, you said the video of the chick who went to say some seditious words against Trump. You know, yeah. So guess what, man? Those things are gonna grow. They're gonna intensify, man. You see, somebody get you got something?
Yeah, I had something.
You got it. Somebody get second Ezra 9.
Brother going into us being on the ground floors. Right, this is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20. Wisdom crieth without.
Right.
She uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concord.
What you seeing throughout the landscape of America is wisdom crying out, man. You know, warning you of the things set to come.
It says, she crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones?
Yeah, Jake, how long you simple? How long you gonna love to be here at the bottom in America, Babylon the Great, man? Go ahead.
How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorn?
Right. Hey, the elder Benada Zalkba did a video of the guy, you know, went to heaven, so-called went to heaven, you know, and he was trying to mock, you know. But guess what? You delighting in your scorning, man. Every idle word, you gonna pay for that, man.
And fools hate knowledge.
Yeah, fools hate knowledge, man. And it ain't just no conviction of knowledge. It's the knowledge of Yahawashi that you should detest, you know.
Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
Right.
I will make known my words unto you.
And that's what the Lord has been doing, man. You people are not going to have an excuse. This living water has been poured out constantly, you know. The Spirit has allowed the apostles and elders to push forth this beautiful doctrine that comforts us, you know, and it's showing forth, man. Now you ain't going to have no excuse. What scripture say, man? Now they have no cloak for their sins, you know. Yeah, you got it.
Just like going to what the elder was saying, they made a video going to recently how the importance of going to Hebrew words. You know what I'm saying? That's a form of the Lord making His words known unto you. When you go into the word Mark, Revelation 13 and 16, it actually takes you to the word Karab in the Greek. Right? It goes back into a physical mark. So if you don't go into that word, and you're pretty much blinded to what that word is, that'll throw you all over the place, man. You know?
Yeah, you got guys like IUIC trying to equate the word mark, the same word throughout the whole scripture. Nah, man, you got to go into the definition of words, man. You know, those things are vital in your understanding of the scriptures.
That's right.
You know,
That's why you got a lot of individuals that can speak a lot of knowledge right about now. But to go into the nitty gritties, to go into the DNA, to go into the atoms of things, only the men of the Lord do that at this point, man. I got one real quick for you. All right, this is Joel, chapter 2. Yeah, this is Joel, chapter 2, verse 28. And it shall come to pass afterwards that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh. and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy.
Pour out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's the Lord let his words being known unto you, man. Or what it say in Habakkuk 2, somebody get that real quick, 2 and 14.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 2.
Habakkuk.
Oh, sorry.
It's Habakkuk 2 and 14. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of Yahawashi.
Yeah, see, the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord. Go ahead.
As the waters cover the sea.
Yeah, they see as the waters cover the sea, so this living water is being poured out now, man. And you people are not going to have an excuse. That was it on that?
Yeah,
man.
As the elder going into, that's how the Lord is making known His words ultimately through the prophets. But the Lord said that He should pour out His Spirit upon all flesh.
Right.
So you'll get a Kevin Samuel, you'll get an Andrew Tate. You're gonna get dudes to speak certain pockets of information that is true. All right, but that's just the Lord waking the people back up to the ancient knowledge, the ultimate knowledge. Hey, it all boils back to the scriptures. You see, you got it up.
That's right.
You got it up. You got it.
It infuriates me. Real quick, I'm gonna bring something out. This is on. You was finished?
Oh yeah. You got it.
This is Proverbs 19, verse 2. Also, that the soul without knowledge, it is not good. And he that hasteth with his feet sinneth. So the soul without knowledge is not good, and that's really what this truth is established upon. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scripture, which gives you the understanding of times, gives you an understanding of life, shows you how to walk in the eyes, righteous in the eyes of the Lord. Show you how to, operate operate spiritually instead of carnally. Show you the difference between light thinking and dark thinking. So, right, basically how to escape that, because a carnal mind is enmity. So we run from certain conversations. We run from certain what they call worldly knowledge and wisdom. Some we push that aside and rather gravitate towards
It's not
spiritual wisdom.
Yeah, it's spiritual wisdom, because the scriptures tell you that knowledge and wickedness is not wisdom. So what? As the elders going into that, the knowledge and the love of this world is enmity with the Most High. It's a complete opposite. So we got to line up with Yahawashi outside. It's like, you know what? I used to feel that way, but the Lord has shown time and time again. He's been right. Lord, how do you feel that way? And now I gotta want to stand on this side to get an understanding to why the Lord feel that way, man. Because I know every feeling I've ever brought up against the Lord, I was never justified. When he really laid it all out, I was wrong every time.
What does Scripture say?
Every time I was wrong. I've never been right.
Maybe that's humility, man. Hey, the scripture gonna break you down. And they tell you that it's like the sword is like a double-edged. What is it? Word is like a double-edged sword. Part and son of soul and spirit. So it cut like a double-edged sword. It cut, so it can cut you. It can cut myself. And cut brother. Just because we handling the sword, we gotta handle it with care. Even because it can just, and it's gonna get you down too. And so that's why people feel exposed when they come around Hebrew Israelites. They make mockery from a distance, but how many of them actually come up here and try to deal with ration and reason? They don't.
I got something real quick. Proverbs 28 and 5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things.
Ain't Babylon filled with evil men? So you're not gonna have judgment. And the Most High platform is judgment. It's justice. It's equity. It's things like that, right? That don't come from Esau, thinking out loud. And his Roman laws, legislation system. Where did we get justice? Before Rome, there was no justice. No, that come from the Heavenly Father. It was given unto his men, and that's why he's gonna put his men back in power so that they can fulfill the prophecy of the world being filled with justice and judgment and equity. But judgment is basically a tool that cleanses all the wicked and evil out. Bring that again.
Oh, yeah, good.
Good.
Proverbs chapter 28.
Hey, the Most High got tools, man. And the Most High gonna use them. So that's why, we really just, and it's true, you fall back and you enjoy the movement. It's dedicated to Israel. About how we get to watch our enemies fall from the highest heights down to, subhuman level. Remember, they used to call us animals and
monkeys and gorillas, right? They used to lynch us and trick, and make mockery of us. You see, right? Alligator bait. So how much more is the movie gonna be entertaining for us when they fall from that, and they ain't gonna have what they gonna be able to say or do against that? That's the most highest form of judgment. Remember, as much as America can play like it's about democracy, it was always founded off of blood. The foundation of his blood. When you lay the foundation, you can only build on that. So if you're trying to build peace on bloody land, you fucked yourself.
Yeah, like Jake trying to start a dish off with dirty hands. You can wash your hands. It's like I don't care what it looked like in the end. The dish is nasty, bro. Like it's dirty. You didn't wash your hands from the beginning.
Right. Right.
That's how Esau moved.
Right.
I tell you.
You still got the STD, but you trying to have sex.
Like, nah, man, don't
Gotta
look like
clean
that.
yourself up first.
Yeah, clean yourself up.
Because Proverbs 28:5, evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the
So
Lord.
you're not gonna have these evil men understand the judgment of heaven. That's why a lot of it is just you got blinders on in this truth. And we love it so, man. We wouldn't have it any other way, man. But we can separate ourselves from the folly, skip the foolishness, walk over the, all the childishness. The scriptures tell you that be as men, be ye as men, gird your loins up as men, men in your understanding as children, but in malice be ye children. So you're supposed to actually, seek the good, right? Love the good and hate the evil. You're supposed to make a choice. You're supposed to be about everything, this inclusion theory. And Jake on the side, they the main ones fighting for rainbow coalition, rainbow people.
How long will you love simplicity?
That's it. That's it.
Forever, unless the Lord send judgment. Got it.
Because, but they that seek the Lord understand all things.
But it is, brothers going into to wrap the point up. Brothers going into how we back here are amongst those who the Lord preserved from judgment, and it's coming by way of seeking righteousness, seeking what the Heavenly Father sees as righteous. And he even gave us a example, the perfect example, which was Yahawashi. He gave us a perfect example of what righteousness looks like in a world full of wickedness. Because the Romans was no different, right? There was Pharisee, there was faggots back then,
Yeah, kind of.
There was sodomites.
Yeah, that Greco-Roman, that was known for being sodomites, right?
Yeah.
That's the Greco-Roman Empire. That's their culture. The Greco-Roman culture is homosexuality.
That's right.
Bacchus, man. Yeah, boy lovers. Pedophiles. Who was it that was? It was an emperor. I forget his name.
Caligula.
Caligula. He was
But there was all
flame.
type of emperors.
No, he was so filthy. He was so filthy in his actions. They actually had to kick him out of the city. It was like, dude, you making all of us look bad. How filthy you getting, dog?
Yeah, you want to see a filthy movie? Watch the movie Caligula. I think it's from 1970 or something. Caligula married his horse.
What?
No, so go ahead, go figure that. Make that make sense in a justice system.
Could you read that back, Papa Bashar? Because it was a part of this is going into prophecy even now. Because Trump just they legalized it in some areas of the fire squad is back. That's a righteous judgment, really, compared to the you getting this needle. When I heard it, my ribs, she cringed. Like, they bringing back the fire squad. Like, shit, that shit sweet as hell. I like, that's a better death to get stoned to death. That's the modern day stone. You a motherfucker with an AK-47. That's a modern day stoning, man. Quick, fast, pain. It's gonna be painful, but it's gonna be quick and it's gonna get it over with, man. But you been burned from the inside through chemicals by Esau. The Lord didn't never do that. Show me what they have in the scriptures. If the Lord judged it, he judged you. But Esau's going about it. He's torturing. Could you read this, Bible shop?
Come, Proverbs 28:5. Evil men understand not judgment.
So majority of this society is evil. They would see, hey, a fire squad being brought back. That's evil. Yeah, bring back the needle. Now you begging for the needle. At one point, you could have cared less for the needle. You was all for the chair. But you see, the Lord is actually bringing back a righteous judgment. Stone. Modern day stone is you getting hit with hard metal, man. Don't you think that's better than being fried to death? Don't you think that's better being burnt from the inside out?
They gonna get burned from the outside in.
They're gonna get cooked. And I may have mentioned that on concerning that firing squad. It's a thing called summary execution as well. So now you niggas just really can put you to death on the spot. Summary execution. Everything is gonna be right there and there. They're gonna judge you on the matter. They're gonna decide if you clear or guilty. You know, so you got it, bro.
It's the book of Proverbs 12, and I'm gonna jump down to verse 10. It says, "A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel."
So that's Esau Edom, man.
Right.
Wow. Esau Edom, he's the one that's that cool guy, man.
Yeah.
Because concerning the beast, that's the people, man.
Yep.
You know, and how this devil does it is oh man. Of course, just the regular beast, we got the so-called humane society, but this nigga is snip.
Yeah.
You rescue the dog, the first thing you do is neuter it.
Yeah.
You know, even to how he did with, as you mentioned, the certain judgments of man. This nigga give you 99 years. Just put him to death.
Yeah, you kill this man.
You know? Just that Lord said his judgments is swift, man. So you already got this nigga, you found him guilty. Okay, now it's time to proceed with the judgment. You know?
I got one for you. This is Sirach or Ecclesiastes 14:5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good?
Yeah, so that's his devil, man. He's evil to his own self. This nigga would cut his foot off to somehow get over on you. Yeah, so he'll do that to his own people. He'll fuck his own people over. So how much more just to Jake, you know? That's why even you got just on the surface level, you got KKK. They show their hatred for Emily. So because they have been evil to each other. To this, so what's the only reaction could you get, man? You know, but to whom will he be good to? This nigga coming up with all these horrible things. Brother just mentioned the you being shot over the needle, the lethal injection.
Lethal injection.
That's sick, man.
Yeah, but look at how he feeds you. Look at how he feeds you. This man said it's okay to have 1% fecal matter in your drinking water.
Like somebody signed
He
off
said
on
that's
that.
cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's your FDA.
Let's get that in Joel 9:24 Bible shop.
I got some right here.
Yeah, because somebody signed off on that. You got it, bro.
It's on Sirach 27, and I'm gonna start at verse Sirach 27, verse 24. It says, "I have hated many things, but nothing like him."
Hey, so he's the top. So the Lord, he said, this vessel that the Lord hates, this nigga did everything possible for him to be on the top of the list, man. Talks about these 7 things that the Lord hates. You know, a proud look, and, you know, those serious things. Esau, he's the one, he got that all rolled up in one. That's why it was 7 complete, man. You know? Yeah.
He got all the Dragon Balls.
Yeah, he got all the Dragon Balls. Real top, yeah.
Now he morphing into
Yeah.
ultimate demon.
Yeah. That's why he's on the top list, man. He's hated many things. The Lord got certain things that he loved and embraced, and he got things that he hates and rejects, man. And Esau is the embodiment of that, you know?
He collected them all. He saw after every last.
He called him out with gotta catch up.
Yeah.
That's Esau. All the wickedness on the earth. He did that, man.
Bloody.
Yeah. This nigga violated everything, man. You got it.
I got a little bit more on this.
Come on,
It
read
says,
that again.
Sirach 27 and 24, "I have hated many things, but nothing like him, for the Lord will hate him."
See, the Lord hate this man. So, and you, that a Christian will say the Lord hate the sin, not the sinner. Well, it talks about, it just said the Lord hate him. You know? And Esau, this nigga, he's the driving force behind the wickedness that you see. The reason why you got an LGBTQIA movement, somebody had to put some resources behind it before it blow up like that, man.
Right.
You know, you got a mukbang, a channel dedicated to nigga just stuffing his face in a, you got a mic under your collar so they can hear you smack, man.
Yeah.
These things has come from Esau, man. He,
Nigga putting 1 million chemicals in his body.
Yeah.
Doing them up,
you get it. You That red sauce you dipping that lobster tail in, putting spirits on you, man.
They talking about Chick-fil-A got 54 chemicals in it. So what, nigga? The sandwich is good. You niggas do mukbangs and it's 1,000 chemicals, bro. It's 1,000 chemicals.
Niggas do McDonald's mukbangs and shit.
You got Jolly Rancher pickles now, man. A Jolly Rancher melted over a pickle. The niggas eat. Like, come on, what
They got
combination?
chocolate covered bacon.
Chocolate covered bacon. You start pouring out chocolate, come on, man. That's what he was made to do. You know? That's who he is. The wicked. That's what it calls for the what's up, Joe?
Joe, now,
Joe.
you
I
ask
got
real quick.
this is Joe.
Hold on, let him get this real quick.
It's like Isaiah just put the point that this is a man we talking about. Even though the spiritual demon Satan, but we talking about Esau, his counterpart. Isaiah 14:16, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble and did shake kingdoms?
When you finally grow up, you got understanding now. That dude that you thought that was so cool, now I'm a man just like him. He was 12 years old than me. He 36, I'm 24. Now I understand. This dude, this is the guy. I'm scared of this niggas. Hey man, let's jump. That's the spirit that the world is coming to, man. You'll read that back one more time.
If I
about
make
the
two, when you go on to it, that's the same spirit of Joshua and Caleb. When they see them Philistines, like, man, this guy fuckers, man. You know, you see any Hamites, you see a whole bunch of minute bows. You can take it on. You feel like you see 12 on. You can be full on. Let me see if I can do this myself, brother. If it get bad, then
I got it. Yeah.
So that spirit, they had that spirit, but that's the Lord gave them that spirit of truth. You know, this understanding. We see this devil's ladder in, man.
You nearly look upon it. That's what this dang now. It's like, can't believe I let this old ass nigga punk me back in the day. I'm finna whoop his ass now. I did a Jake like that. Jake slap. I had cut my hand back in the world. I was in the world, man, as a kid. I had cut my hand or whatever. And I had went to a baseball. I had went to a baseball game or whatever. It was a long trip to Georgia. Jake had a clip with him. Jake slapped me in the face with a piece, man. Never let that shit go. Got in high school. I'm looking at him now. We both old. I done came in the puberty. You been in yours. It's the guy. You slap him, man. You choke this motherfucker. You nearly look upon him with this thing like you really want to touch him. It's personal, man. That's the feeling that we're gonna have in the kingdom, man. To look at this guy, like, the fuck, man.
He's gonna have a lot worse than that.
Yeah, worse, man.
Just because he spread it so far and so wide. Hey, the Most High set him up. What's that? Proverbs 16. And, even the wicked for the day of destruction. The Most High actually created the day just for Esau. To not, damn near be wiped out, almost to extinction. Esau plagued the world and it spread throughout all the nations. That's a specific man that the Most High created just to do that. But it take the wisdom of the scriptures and it take the Holy Spirit to work with you to be able to see that, because he got that cunning ability to hide this from people too. So when we say this, they actually look at us crazy. A lot of people right now, they're fixing their keyboard. They're trying to find their keyboard just to type some bullshit. Y'all crazy. White men ain't never did nothing. This is the greatest thing. Go to Africa and say that, and it's a Jake type of thing. Because it's been blinded. This whole wisdom, really, as loud as we are, it's still blinded. You can't permeate they calcified pineal gland, man. They can't have it. So we gotta also come to a point where we accept, hey man, the Lord really dealing with us on a certain type of level, and that's through, as humbly as we can put it, because the moment you get proud, you can get spit around and turned out, turned back around the other way. The exit, it's all type of exit doors in the temple. They constantly going through. So you pray that this wisdom stay with you. It's the Lord keeping you in this mindset, because he about to bring that destruction.
That's right. Well, somebody get that Job. I'm gonna get that Job 9.
This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Somebody get that word hand in the blue dog. It said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and show you that this devil ain't got no power.
Right.
Yahawashi gave this man the power to rule. You can also read that in Revelation, the 6th chapter. By the way of that red horse, somebody gave him that sword. Read that in Genesis, the 27th chapter. You got it?
Well, that's like Sirach 10.
Oh, is it? Yep. Oh yeah, the earth is in the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, man. So it was the Lord gave this devil the power. It was all for prophecy's sake, man. Evil had to be shown. Scripture talk about how this evil kingdom will be erected, how wickedness will be at its perfection. You got war and everything taking place. You know, we're gonna go back to that Job real quick, huh?
Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
Yep.
If not, where and who is he?
So if somebody get that word in hand, so it says he covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Yeah, this nigga too. That's a feminine nigga, man.
This nigga in a 250 lifting kid truck playing goddamn R&B. Fuck
You
out
got
of
size
here, man.
13 high heels on this bitch.
Stupid ass nigga.
Right.
That's a production of Esau.
That's part of it. That's the fingerprints of ink.
Man.
A big finger. I bet you put that nigga on the scale. He's 268, 6'2",
Right.
and he's a big feminine guy, man. That's sick. Yeah, he got nigga got crazy diet. That's why he all soft and shit.
Hey, but Esau love when Jake is known. Esau make Jake actors go in dresses and in drag. In order to get a role from Esau, you gotta go in drag. You know, all these dudes who getting big names, not like a Diddy and you know the whole Diddy party thing, and then you got R. Kelly. All them dudes learned it from Esau about how to be freaky and you know what I'm saying? So
Ryan bikes with no seats and shit, man.
wow. So Esau, he the doctor that promotes this shit and tweak them up. So that's why it's a spirit. It's really wisdom for you to see a Jake and see how twisty he is, and know that's the thing, like you said, the fingerprint.
Yeah.
And Edomite right there, all over that.
He's the source. Yeah, you got it.
Just going back to fingerprint of Esau, this 1 Corinthians 4 and verse 4, it says, in whom the power of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not.
Yeah, the power of this world. See, it's a certain standard that's set up according to the mind of Esau. See, that's what we seeing. We seeing what he's accepts and what he rejects by the way of his laws, his legislations, when he accepts and embraces the decrees, the rhetoric. So this the power of this word, and that way contributes to a nigga not getting it. Because they fall under the watch of Esau, under the shadow of this though. They got the same mindset of this man. Nigga ain't got to actually have an American flag flying out his window. It's in his mind, by the way of his goals and aspirations. This place got to be here for that to happen, man. You know? Kind of finish it off real quick.
I can read verse 3.
Yeah.
It says, but if our gospel be hid,
Oh, that's what you had.
it is hid to them that are lost.
Yep, it is hid to them that are lost. And we know what that means. That loss goes back to those that pretty much need to be put to death, man. But it's shown, that line is being drawn in the sand is when this word is presented and you can't get it. That shows when you fall in, man. That's why we just hope the Lord keep us, man. You know, you got it out.
God, it says, in whom the power of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not.
Yep, so the power of this word contributed to a nigga not getting it. Whether the NBA is a certain goal he want to get to the NFL. He want to have a big family and retire. Yeah. Like Woods, niggas golfing. Whatever, to make it.
They set the folly the way it is.
Yeah. They nigga being what they call it, what's the streamers?
Yeah.
Content creators.
Right. You done found the hobby.
Yeah, you doing YouTube videos. Podcasts. That's all Esau to keep you from coming into this truth, man. Talk about those waters, but you're gonna still thirst. You gotta go back and do another stream. Or you gotta go and try to win another championship. You ain't gonna never be satisfied. You know?
Another membership.
Yeah, you gotta renew it. Platinum plan.
Now you can speak to him.
Yeah. That was it.
It's a little bit more. This says, read it again, in whom the power of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them.
So really, hey, the Lord set up Esau
Right.
as a way for you not to get it, man. That's why I said, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahawashi should shine unto him. So Esau is a spiritual blocker.
That's it.
You know? Yeah. Yeah, he's that spiritual cover of light. He's blocking you from the true light, man. He want a black light.
He's trying to block out the sun.
Yeah. This literally is trying to block out the sun. So how much money you think he's doing spiritually? How corny this nigga is, man? You know? Yeah. You had something?
Yeah, this is Job 13 and verse 4. It says, "But ye are forgers of lies.
Yep.
Ye are all physicians of no value."
See, and that's Esau. It said he's a forger. So going back to that hand again, he's shaping and molding lies, hypocrisies. Oh, he talks about how this town was filled with blood and established by iniquity, man. What other spiritual? What other nation matched perfectly with that scripture, man? The American, the so-called white man, his way lines perfectly up with that, man. Yeah, everything about this nigga, his technology, really everything you plug in the wall is really military gear and shit.
Right.
It's some type of weapon.
Ancient combat.
Yeah, he just had to dial it back and shit, man.
Air fryer.
Yeah, and all them microwave guns and shit, it just dialed down the way you can cook your nuggets and
Yeah.
that's it, man.
Make it pretty.
That shit, all that shit is them weapons, man. You know? That was it.
You got to go to the forger. Yeah, the word forger, Strong's H2950. It says to smear, plaster over, stick, glue, to impute falsely.
Yeah.
That's that pitch.
Yeah.
No plaster over. He that touch a pitch shall be defiled with it. He that have fellowship with what a proud man shall be likened unto it. You know?
And it says to stick on as a patch.
And what was it say? What did it say? Impute?
Yeah, to impute falsely.
See, impute false. That's what these niggas do, man.
Okay. You got the CDC,
Yeah.
not the cure disease, but the Center of Disease Control. You know, where all of the diseases is housed since the bubonic plague and whatnot. You know, and then you got, you know, we can't even go into it, but you already know the whole thing that they'll cut the video for if you talk about that topic.
Yeah.
Everybody got their video cut before because you can't go into a certain topic to prove Esau is the devil because he wants you to have it inside your body.
Yeah.
So
See,
he a sick man.
Esau getting to the point now, it's like with Trump and these new executive orders that he's pushing or whatever, man, he's getting rid of a lot of, he's supposed to be getting rid of the FDA, the CDC. So where's your government regulation gonna come in? He's showing you that by him getting rid of it, it was not to be trusted. Yeah, it was never government regulated.
That's how Red 40 slipped by.
Come.
Yeah,
And all these other countries, every other country, you got third world countries, like we ain't accepting that. You got animal, all you gotta do is put it in front of an animal, you know?
It's literally, you got dogs that don't eat McDonald's, man. Fucking fresh hot chicken nuggets.
Right.
And now it's like they offended. Like, how dare you?
Right.
You know what I mean?
They can smell the glue inside.
Yes, they can smell that
Isaiah 25:7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covenant cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations.
So this is where we at. The Lord is about to destroy this devil. So what's the beginning stages of it is him being exposed, man.
Right.
Him being uncovered and revealed. Going back to Cain, this nigga was driven to not be found out. You know, lest he be slain. So this nigga know he pretty much the wanted post everywhere, man. And that's why he's coming under the banner of the Swedish, the Russians, the Americans. You an Edomite.
Yeah.
So-called white men are the Edomites. You know, and yeah, man, yeah, he's the Edomite. Yeah, that's the Edomite, man. But the Edomites are the so-called white people, man. Today, man. You know, And so it's the time for this man's judgment. Out of all this time, the wicked was some guy underground. You had to wait till you die. No, it's this man, that's pushing these different laws and legislations that's making pork readily available that somehow revived fucking red lobster. You know, like goddamn, just everything that she's wickedness. It's this man.
I got something to say.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Psalms chapter.
Lucky somebody put that covering,
Yeah.
cast it over all these people. Somebody put that.
Yeah. Yeah, so if he would just hid himself, it would have been easy to find. He had to hide everybody. That's why you got terms such as Africans and shit. To try to cover air, he got to cover all his tracks, man. But Yahawashi, man, the light is on the earth, man. But you got it, bro.
Psalms chapter 37 and verse 35. I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green big tree. Like, you know, the wicked in great power. That's why right now all the things are out of course. You know, and you also what it say, spread himself like a green bay tree. That's that tree blocking the light to you, Jake, man.
Right.
You know, they can't get this understanding because of Esau, man. You know, you feed them all this like you know what you're into, man. You know, feed them pork, put it in a totally different name.
Right.
You know, you don't even know you eating this shit until you call this shit out, man.
It's like over 30 names for it.
Yeah, nigga,
Like,
crazy.
bread, yeah.
And you gotta be your own, cause even that nigga base, he'll cook some bacon in the pot and just use the grease from the bacon. You know?
It's a scientific name for pork lips, and it's in your, you know, it's in your Edie's. It's a scientific name though. You gotta actually have a phone ready.
Yes.
If I may, that's why I say America's called the valley of the shadow of death, or even the place of darkness. Once it's dark, you can do whatever you want to somebody, and they don't even know who did it. You can go slap somebody and do anything to them and run it back, and you can turn the light on. And you help him look, you know, it was you. That's what Esau did in the spirit, man. He took our nationality, and instead of having the whole world hate him, he tried to make the whole world hate us.
Right.
But like he said, brother mentioned earlier, that Jeremiah 50 is coming to pass. Now the nations are mad. You know, the nations have drunk of their wine.
Yeah.
Now the nations are angry, man, because the light is turned on.
It's sobering up.
Yeah, you had this Uncle Doc. You got it,
Psalm 7, 15 and 16. He made a pit and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made.
And that's Esau, because that ditch he's digging is this new world order, man. Trying to bring forth that perpetual oppression by the way of these digital shackles. Don't implement that mark. With not knowing that that play is going to backfire and you're going to be the first crops of slaves, man. All this shit you did on the earth and you're going to be reduced to digging graves and that's for these elites, you know, you're going to be digging graves, planting flags.
Grave.
Yeah, that's nigga gonna be building his home and having graves and shit, planting flags. You got it.
His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down on his own plate.
So, and that's what we see, and this process is taking place now by the way of this message going forth. You know, this message that's going forth is troubling this man. But ultimately, it's going to actually build up that mischief, and that the violence is going to be by the way of that destruction, man.
Right.
And it said upon his own pate, beginning with the top. That's why going back, they dealing with the judgment now. They dealing with it mentally. By the way of this message, like damn, how the hell they able to find out who they are, who we are, you know, these things, you know? So you got it out.
Hey, this is Isaiah 47. I'm gonna start from the top. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon."
And that's a commandment, man. See, that's not a suggestion, and we actually seeing this commandment play out. The Lord is actually bringing down Babylon the Great. The very structure, the very pillars that uphold this place is being broken by the way of, you had the retail apocalypse, you got the restaurant apocalypse, you know. These, yeah, you got the prophets. It talks about how the prophets will hew you down. So this place is being broken down, man. You know, on all levels.
Infrastructure.
I would say you look at the buildings, from where the buildings are being corroded to the minds of the people. On all levels, everything is being broken down.
Yeah. The book of James 5, it say your the gold is cankered, moth eaten. So even their money is being defiled. They scrambling for gold now. That's why you see all them Hamites going crazy, because Esau basically like, yo, I gotta get out of this money. You know, and they searching for gold, they searching for wealth, because everything's being depleted. And really the greed coming from the top, elite. You know, they pulling all the strings right now rapidly, because they shook. We got the prophets got their name in our mouths constantly, consistently, man. Talking about Esau every week. So you know the scriptures tell you that the time is short. They know that they know that their time is short. So they come to a point where they actually know, like, we ain't got long.
Right.
We ain't got long now. We gotta search out the stars. Search the star program. You know, search out the stars.
Yeah,
search
we gotta see.
water.
We gotta find an outlet. Whether match the heavens or the depths of the earth, blow up the moon or the sun, some.
Mars, something.
Yeah, some gotta have. They gotta go to there. That's why the SpaceX.
Get our spaceship ready.
Yeah.
Something.
Con, hold on. Finish it off.
All right, it says, "O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground. There is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate."
And this is what we ask today, man.
Okay.
And it said there is no more throne. So that's what it's all about. Power, man. See, this devil's about to be moved out the way, man. See, everybody ain't just gonna die and go to heaven.
No.
It's about to be a system set up on the planet Earth. This wicked shit, everything we see, all this shit better be moved. Bus stations, just everything that you see, man, it's about to be moved out the way for righteousness to be established on the earth. Dissolve. The works thereof shall be burned. So even these thoughts, you got lacrosse. That's not going to be in the kingdom of heaven. You know about this, that sport lacrosse. You watch ESPN. That's not going to be in the kingdom, man. Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be an updated version.
Yeah, we're gonna have Leviathan balls. Yeah, we're gonna have Leviathan playing with Edomites.
That's it.
We're gonna have our games as well. Right?
Hunger Games, baby.
Hunger games, gladiator games. We're gonna have our pastimes as well, man. Yeah, it's gonna be after the Sabbath.
After the Sabbath special.
Everybody come to the Coliseum. Hell, giving you your godliness. Everybody get ready for the show, man. Yeah. Everybody put samples out. You put your lights down.
Book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 3 in the NLT. It says, "Don't be fooled by what they say, for that day will not come until there is a great rebellion against the Most High, and the man of lawlessness is revealed."
So it said it's a certain process that have to take place before the return of our Lord Yahawashi. That's that day that shall not come, except these things take place first. It said pretty much that great rebellion, which is that falling away. We fell away, and now we in that restoration part. But also it said that man of sin being revealed. They go hand in hand, man. That gotta happen. Esau, he's a part of end time prophecy. Isaiah 63 tell you that. Who Yahawashi finna come beat up? You know what I mean? Blood. Who is this to come from Basra? Somebody gotta play that part, man. You know? So that day is we know we nigh in that time because he's being revealed, he's being exposed for who we are.
Go back to 1965. Jake wasn't out here like the Edomite is gonna.
Right.
It was no thing, man. And that was your parents was alive during that time.
Yeah.
So they went through their whole your grandparents went through their whole life not knowing an Edomite from a hole in the wall, man.
Yep.
You see, but now it's you got 13-year-olds, 12-year-olds, you got brothers, seeds, 5-year-olds that know they Israelite.
And then as you mentioned, Edom, like the book of Obadiah, that wasn't unlocked yet.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like nobody, that was just
Mystery book.
yeah.
How did this get in there?
Like,
Some people probably sit around and say, wait a minute.
that is
Actually, yeah, that's
Pastor ain't never opened
that's
it.
in the Bible. Yeah. Obadiah.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that's the spirit of the Lord, though, man. Cause
You
that's
talking
that
about
time.
Janet died.
Yeah. And then you put it up, it's like, oh shit. Man, that's in the Old Testament. No, man. That's prophecy, man.
I got some real
Come on,
quick.
now you got it.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1 and
I
verse
was that
7.
spirit. I was thinking about that too. Yeah.
It says, for the spirit of the Lord filleth the world,
Yep.
and that which containeth all things have knowledge of the voice.
Yep. And if I may, I believe you brought that earlier, that Habakkuk, that knowledge of the glory of the Lord shall cover the world like the waters cover the sea, man. So this what you saying. You got it.
It says, therefore, he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid.
So yeah, so as this word is on planet Earth, that light, things are now, you see things for what they are. The book's open, so the light is on. The wicked is now being exposed, man.
That's
Right,
it.
right.
He that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid. Show you that this nigga empowered too. Because he got the power to speak.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
He got the power to speak, so this show you that this nigga's empowered.
Proud every time he speak, he can't help it.
Yep.
That little boy.
That's it.
Proud every time he speak, he boasts against the Most High. You know,
Right.
as if the Most High don't exist when he speak. Why is that? How you not? How you know? The
Right.
fool has said in his heart that there is no God.
Exactly.
It says, therefore, he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid. Neither shall vengeance, when it punisheth, pass by him.
See? So that show you we in the time of vengeance too, man. Because guess what? That's who the Lord is coming to get. That's why he's being exposed. That's why he's being found out. Going back to Cain. See, Cain didn't thought he got away, man. You didn't get away.
He really did.
This nigga really thought he was gonna drive in.
Went down to the land of
You
Cain.
got that murder charge is pursuing you, man. Man got a murder one.
Blood still
Boy,
crying
Murder
out.
one, man. That's it.
Prototype slide. Prototype. You think you getting away?
Yeah. So it said, neither shall vengeance is going to pass by him because that's who is spoke, man. You know, that's why we in that time when he's being exposed. So matter of fact, you go back.
I got a little bit more.
Oh, come
It says, for inquisition
That's it. Yup.
shall be made into the counsels of the ungodly.
So we the spiritual detectives.
Right.
You questioning everything. You hit all corners of the room. You leave no stone
got the blue
unturned.
light
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, you cutting. You making sure you want to see you dusting.
Right.
See where the print set.
Right.
You taking things back to the lab. That's what we do. We research. You looking up the Roman emperors.
Yeah.
That's what we going. That's us.
Scriptures bid us to
Yeah,
do that.
we thoroughly going through this, man.
Right.
So that is that guy.
Yeah.
Hey, if I may add to Salaki, that's why even Idumea.
Yeah.
We was talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
That word Idumea, that's the Greek word for Edom, but what is that doing in the book of Isaiah?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you got that spiritual connotation, you should be like, yeah, you know, who else Idumea? Who
Another
else?
clue.
Yeah. That's a clue.
Hey, brother, you just put another stack of what's the word?
I got another one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so real quick, you got it.
Isaiah 29:15.
That's
Okay.
it.
Oh, it's good.
That's good. That's cool. Yeah. Greek word.
It says, woe unto them that seek deep, to hide their counsel from the Lord, and that works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us?
See, and that's Edom. You got it.
Yep, it says, and who knoweth us?
And who knows?
Yeah.
See, we know you the Edomites, man.
Yeah, okay.
We know it's the Edomites
That's
that's
out the bag.
yeah. This nigga is the one that's doing all this, man. Everything these summit meetings,
Yeah.
we know what it's about now, man.
Right.
We could just go to
We
Wisdom
ain't
of
gotta
Solomon,
keep the
the second chapter, and the Lord gave us a summary of what you talk about, man. You know? Come on. Yeah.
It says, for inquisition shall be made into the counsels of the ungodly, and the sound of his words shall come unto the Lord for the manifestation of his wicked deeds.
See, so yeah, thoroughly went through this devil.
That's
And
what
so
it
the,
is.
hey, Lord, this is the devil, man.
Right.
Look at everything he's doing, from the law, as we mentioned, the laws, the legislation, the rhetoric, just everything he does to the earth, just with these cars and shit, the technology, everything he do, it hurts life, man. You know, so he got to be moved out the way. You got it.
It's going into that. The brother was going into that inquisition. Because when we go into inquisition, it's a deep search. It's a research. It's like this. It's like the brother was going into like you find in the Idumea in Isaiah. That's like a detective. There's many parts to bringing this guy down. You got your judge, you got your lawyer, you got your detective, you got your cop, you got your crime, you got your.
You got the CSI.
Yeah.
Blood splatter.
So when the Lord has a team, the Lord has a team.
Just got that one dude with
See
the
what?
duster.
Yeah.
A lot of blood.
Done.
got
But
blood.
and this is the team that the Lord assembled against Esau. But then this is the evidence that Esau provided for the Lord for all of these individuals to be able to do their job. There was evidence left somewhere. Right?
And that, if I may, that's how
Yeah.
drill rappers is.
Right.
Nigga might get away scot-free. Then he gonna put in the rap box. And I got this nigga on 67.
It has
That's all he need.
It has to be judgment against a wicked deed.
It's usable in court.
Yeah. Nigga, his own rap box got so Esau, his pride.
Yeah.
Nigga got memorabilia. Nigga got artifact. I mean, what you call it?
Postcards.
Souvenirs.
Yes.
Postcards, souvenirs
Yes.
of gator bait and certain things. Nigger ball. Nigga, you did it, nigga.
We wasn't there to see this,
Yeah.
but he told us, Obadiah 1:6, all the things of Esau searched out.
Hey, if I may, it's how the thing Esau searched out, the Holy Spirit. I think the brother just read it earlier in that 2 Thessalonians,
Right.
man. How things was going to be revealed. And there was one perfect example to show you where we at the biblical timeline. Now, part of that biblical timeline is when Edom get exposed and get revealed, we get close to that end, man. You know, you got it.
It says, how are the things of Esau searched out?
Right.
How are his hid things sought up?
I would say the nigga, he hid it.
Yeah.
He put it in the ground somewhere.
A capsule.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
go back and look.
and that's heavy with a capsule. It was meant to open on a certain date.
Right.
So that's what this nigga, he didn't think about. He put in the ground all this evidence
Yeah.
just so the Lord can have the spirit of the prophet, put the spirit of the prophet to dig it up, man.
Yeah.
It was meant for this time for it to be
Yes.
exposed, man. That's why now, for an example, you got the tyrant Cristobal Colon. Out of all these years,
Yeah.
Christopher Colon, you nigga grilling that day. Now,
Right.
nobody don't want no parts in it. They
Yeah.
found out this nigga is that damn tyrant that he is, man.
I got a literature class. The teacher just put up, the professor put up on the board. Who else, basically, who likes Christopher Columbus after reading this excerpt?
Yeah.
We read the excerpt. One Edomite, Esau being Esau, he had to be the antagonist, but everybody they don't like him. But if you'd took that poll 15 years ago, everybody would have said he was a great guy. He had, he did what he did with the so-called Indians. But now the truth is being revealed. Nobody likes this guy. So what are we celebrating here?
So why I took this long
Yeah,
for you?
why take
You
it
knew
long?
this
You
nigga
knew.
like this since 1561.
Yeah.
But now, 2020, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want to say something now.
Now
What
we
it
know
say,
he
Oh,
consented with a thief.
No, yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Hey, it's a spirit because Trump came in talking about he just signed something. I don't know if y'all ever seen it. Talking about how he gonna expose the MLK file, the JFK file, and who else?
RFK.
And
RFK.
yeah.
So any day now,
There's
you
nothing
know,
secret.
you know what I mean? The secrets is being revealed, declassification. Also, the Epstein files. The highly awaited Epstein file, because you want to know about your favorite celebrity who done been to Epstein Island. So, yeah.
It's the usual. You already know what's sitting on It's the usual.
And if I may add to the Epstein Island, brothers mentioned earlier about Caligula, showing this Roman Empire all over again. That's where they get that from. These little freak offs and things like that. This ain't nothing new. Showing that's another sign to show you the Roman Empire all over again.
Right.
You know?
Saturnalia.
Yeah,
That's
Saturnalia.
where you get December 25th was also Saturnalia, a day in which Romans would have orgies in the streets, man.
Yeah.
You don't know these people like the prophets know them, man. You don't know these people, man. You don't know them. You don't know your neighbor Tom. You don't really know him like that.
Sick guy, man.
You don't know Nick like that. You don't know what was his name. I'm trying to think of damn.
I say Jeffrey or some shit.
Yeah. You don't know Ethan, man. You don't know Coach.
A key.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we gonna go back to that Thessalonians. Go back to verse 3 and then we'll jump down to verse 8.
The book of Second Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 3. Don't be fooled by what they say, for that day will not come until there is a great rebellion against the Most High, and the man of lawlessness is revealed.
See, that lawless guy is who? Edom, man. Matter of fact, somebody get the prayer of Azariah. Verse 9. Going back to that lawless. Because that's who the Lord, he gave them to a lawless man, man. That's what we mentioned, the certain things this man have done to us. The things he do to animals. Ain't no limit to this nigga, man.
What he say about the Most High?
Yeah. He's lawless, man.
Yeah. Right. They go hard on you ever clicked on YouTube Live, they go hard on about the Bible is just a, you know?
Yeah.
Hard about that. It's a mythical book. Like they going hard now. Eat them, man. Yeah. You got it, bro.
Come
This the book of prayer of Azariah. I'm gonna start at verse 9. It says, "And thou didst deliver us into the hands of lawless enemies."
See? So that's why this American captivity, man, it's been the worst one, man. You got it?
It says, "Most hateful forsakers of the Most High."
See? And it's shown by the way of his laws, his legislations, as I mentioned, the things that he accepts, the things that he rejects. He's a hateful forsaker of the Most High. This nigga, he'll look down upon you for having more than one woman. But you got a good job. You celebrating you a homo, man. That's sick. Yeah, you got a boyfriend. But you got a harem. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could be pansexual. You have a boyfriend and a girlfriend, but he can't have two wives.
Yeah, man.
Right, bro. That's right. That's sick, man.
But these are the things that's accepted in this society under the watch of the so-called white man. You got it, huh?
It says, "And to an unjust king, and the most wicked in all the world."
And the most wicked, that's who Esau Edom, man. The so-called white man. Right. He's the most wicked. This is that sick guy.
Hey, that's why you got to see this.
He did it.
Somebody called.
He ain't mad.
Security.
You know that ain't taking, man. He ain't mad when he wake
Somebody
up.
got to call him. I don't know what I call him.
Man.
Can't rescue him. So I don't know what to call him. Look at that one.
Second Thessalonians 2, verse 3, the NLT. Don't be fooled by what they say, for that day will not come until there's a great rebellion against the Most High, and the man of lawlessness is revealed, the one who brings destruction.
See, Esau Edom. He's the one that brings destruction. That's why destruction is being brought to him. You got it?
He will exalt himself and defy everything that people call God and every object of worship. He will even sit in the temple of the Most High, claiming that he himself is the Most High.
So that's what this nigga do, man. Whether he's saying, by the way, his philosophies to try to override what the Lord said, you know, or even if you go into this realm of being a Christian, he look like you. Either way, the dice fell in your favor. You didn't crap out.
Man, they also got Greek, Roman gods. So, you know, they're talking about Jupiter, this, Mars, that. Where'd that come from? That's all your creations, Esau, man. You plagued the world with that nonsense, man. Along with the other heathens. It just show you that they have nothing to do with the scriptures, man. You know, it's called pantheism. Which means all, you know, multiple, many gods. So they got a god for the trees, just like the Hamites. They no different. They basically they stole that from the Hamites, if you will. The Hamites got their multiple gods and whatnot.
Yeah, they embrace a lot of that Hamitic, like especially the nasty stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They really into that shit.
Hamites the Egyptians mastered the art of having sex with alligators.
Yeah.
So you see Esau playing off of that right
They
there.
mastered it.
Oh yeah.
You know how many deaths came trying to pop an alligator?
Crazy.
You gotta strap it down.
Well, you got Edomite women that have relations with dolphins.
Right.
And open relations, like I'll tell the world.
Yeah.
This is me and my dolphin, and they go in and they hop in the water with their bodysuit on, and they, you know what I mean? This is a sick place, bro.
Yeah.
All right. The bottom of the statue. That'll
Right.
hold all the abominations.
Yeah.
You know? It'll be more intensified at the end, man.
Right.
I got some real
Come
quick.
on, you got it.
Job chapter 18 and verse 5. Yeah, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. Meaning this nigga is not going to have his preeminence on the planet Earth. His legislation that he's sending forth is going to be cut away, man. You know? And it started by this damn devil being revealed. You know? You got to know who the wicked is so you goddamn counteract what he's doing.
Right.
If you don't know where the damn wickedness is coming from, how you gonna counteract it, man? You know? So as the brothers are going into, this damn devil is being revealed, man, on all facets. You know?
Book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8.
You should say the NLT.
It says, then the man of lawlessness will be revealed.
See, the man of lawlessness will be revealed, man. That's Cain, or Edom, or in modern terms, the so-called white man.
That's it.
You know, and it's the Edomites that go back to Edom, because a nigga he's so shallow, and it's just this. All white people, no man, it's the Edomites. Now you got some jakes that look like you, but that's the standard. That mark, that lack of pigment.
That's an indicator.
That's the indicator, man. You know, E.
That's it.
The mark, yeah, that's it.
The indicator is the proper word for it, because a Jake that lacks melanin, even though you are Israelite, you lack melanin, that's still the Lord's judgment against you. For you not to be here. I see so many Jakes that they want to be a part with us, but we ain't fucking with them because you lack the melanation. I see you like what I like, but you will never be able to be this, you being outside of the congregation, so to speak. You see how the Lord will judge you? So that the color is just an indicator, man. An indicator of judgment or the wicked, man.
And that's why you in the spirit, it says in Romans the 8th chapter, the 8th spirit and the high spirit. And we are the children of the Most High. Because again, you can look upon the flesh, you know, this guy might be dirty, but he might buzz a 16. You know, and you blow back about that.
Now you sitting there looking stupid.
Yeah, that's it.
Go ahead and get in this dance competition with fucking Justin Timberlake. And you gonna embarrass your ass because but that's just why the Lord said the wheat and the tares grow together. Don't cut them down, because the wheat and the tares two different let's say plants that grow. When they grow starting young, they look just alike. You can't differentiate between each other. But by the time they actually fully form, then you know. That's the only time you know. So you know that judgment really ain't left. It's according to the scripture, it's left up to the angels.
Yeah.
You know. So you do got brothers that look like so-called white men in the camps amongst Great Millstone, and it's really Great Millstone be the only
ones that really do.
Be the only ones, man.
Cause even you had these other counts and shit, they had so-called guy look like Edomite and man put his foot on them and shit. That could be a Jake because they humble and shit, man.
Right.
You gotta consider that. Edomite gonna. You gotta think. The Edomites is preparing to fight Yahawashi, man. You don't get it. You think you ain't gonna just bow down to a count, man?
Yeah, so the nigga gotta go to work on
Yeah,
Monday.
you gotta go to work. You gotta clock in too. And he gonna bow down.
Yeah, you probably a lot of them Edomites, you probably work for them.
Yeah. And he gonna bow down, and you know, man. Look at these Jakes.
Yeah,
We done
yeah.
just said all to say this, you know, because a nigga so shallow, man.
Man,
You
Because
gonna
he'll
get
think all black people too.
Right.
That come with that.
Yeah,
If it's all white people, then it gotta be all black people too. You know what I mean?
some say no Puerto Ricans, no Latinos.
Yeah.
Some say that.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got it out.
Yeah, come back you up. 1 Corinthians 4 and 5. It says, therefore judge nothing before the time until the Lord come.
That's right.
Who both will bring to light the hidden things of darkness
That's it.
and will make manifest the counsels of the hearts. And then shall every man have praise in the Most High.
So yeah, everything gonna play out, man. Yeah, it's gonna run its course. Yeah. And you'll know you'll see who Jake, and you know who the Jake is, man. And it's really you got well, that was the spiritual power.
yeah.
You reading spirits, you know who Jake, man.
Spirit bearer, let me speak.
I'm trying to find something real quick.
I got one for you.
You got it.
So this is 1 Samuel 16:7. But Yahawashi said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature,
Right.
because I have refused him. For
So the Lord telling us, don't look on the outward man, man. And somebody give me some Rawchaa Qadash too. Don't look on the outward man. You got it out.
God, it says, because I have refused him. For the Lord Yahawashi seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance,
Yeah.
but the Lord Yahawashi looketh on the heart.
Yeah, so don't look because the nigga dark skin. No, we look at the spirit, man. We look on the heart, man.
And the majority of the tribes,
Yeah.
majority of the tribes just might got light skin. Look at the
Yeah.
sign. Look at the sign close. You're gonna see.
Every Jake ain't gonna be soft. They ain't gonna have that sauce to them, you know. Some Jake gonna be somewhat lame.
You know, they might be fired with the pen. They might be fired with the
Yep.
you know, creating shit.
See, yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
Jake gonna be, it's gonna be assault. You gonna see.
He thrived in the tech field.
Right.
He came up with a new computer chip or something. That, you know, Jake, you know.
He
Right.
beats when it
Well,
comes to
it show you how
architect.
carnal Jake is. A lot of Jakes in Israel are because, oh, he ain't a Jake. He can't dance. He don't like rap music. Well, some Jakes like country music, motherfucker.
See, they taking that over now.
Yeah.
Jake taking over country.
Yeah.
But who got this
They
rock?
really started that.
Yeah.
If they're going back to that country music, we did what Toby McGuire.
Yeah.
You listen to a lot of them boys, even a lot of women, they even shaped like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's Sirach 11:2. It say, commend not a man for his beauty.
And that's what you niggas do because he black. Come here, brother. You got it out.
It says, no, neither a poor man for his outward appearance.
See, neither a war man for his outward appearance, so to show you that we got to go by the spirit. But we know, man, who the Edomites are. Going back to that indicator, the so-called white men are the Edomites. And I said, you can't hear that. You know, you got Jakes that look like so-called white people. But the Edomites are so-called white people.
If I may, you don't know about their fruits.
That's right.
Man, the shit that they done push forth in the planet Earth, no, they the fucking wicked, man.
Right.
If not, where and who is
Who
he?
is he?
Come on, man.
I got some real quick.
Come on, now.
That's a lot. This Sirach 2, this is Sirach 12 and verse 16. No, verse 17. It says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. And that's why I says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. Because wherever death and wickedness is, it's a trail always go back into Esau. Yeah, like a Smith and Wesson. That ain't just the type of gun, that's an actual person who made it. You know?
AK is named after Russia.
Yeah, an AK.
It's his actual name. His initials AK.
I'm reading again. This is Rock 12, verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first.
So all this adversity that Jake is finna run into in these coming days, who's gonna be your knight in shining armor there on the scene to help, to give you lend you a helping hand? It's gonna be Esau. It ain't gonna be Jake. It's gonna be Esau.
Nah, it says, and though he pretend to help thee,
Come on, I got you, brother. Come on. Hey, I got room on this boat.
but yet shall he undermine thee.
Yeah, he got a trap waiting for your ass. You dim. That's how Esau gonna play it in there, Jake.
Born out of chaos.
That's the Cuddy Hunter.
Look what happened down there in Katrina, man. Esau was the first one. He got the big dually truck. He had everything. He had the end all be all. When you look at doomsday prepper, an individual that's ready for the worst, it's always Esau. That's why Jake always looked for Esau to be the answer to calamity, man. Because Esau's a scary bastard, to be honest, man. So
Let me say that nigga, when they started this shit.
Right.
See how he set it up? He set the trap. Installed well. When shit happen, you got it. You ain't got no choice but to go to this nigga.
Yeah.
You got bitch ass. Just like these modern day cars and shit. You can't go and just change your own oil now.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the dealership.
Yes, right there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, gonna back you up. Yeah, Psalm 119 and 110. Yep, it says, the wicked have laid a snare for me, yet I err not from thy precepts.
See, yeah, because this is what's going to keep us, man. This truth, man. This is what's going to combat this devil. Having this word, man. This is that big, this is that shield, that armor, man.
You gotta love it, man.
Right.
You gotta actively love this work. Isn't wisdom knowing like a woman?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta love it. And won't that woman leave you if you ain't treating her right, or so to speak? A good woman. I ain't talking about these hoes. A good woman will leave your ass if you ain't treating her right, man. You know? So that's how you deal with this truth, bro. Because it really inspires you, it inspires hope, it lets you know the way, it helps you with the path, it lights up the path before you get there. You see? So much wisdom impacted in these scriptures that now resonates with brothers, and we appreciate and value it, man. So we ain't like them people that take Sophia and kick it down the road, you know, and pass her up, man. This wisdom is above the rest of whatever Esau got, and that's why if I may, you know, the scriptures talk about taking a covering that's not of him. That's what the turning away was. Esau just laid these snares in forms of philosophies and things that you could believe in that had nothing to do with your soul being delivered on Judgment Day. They just all traps for you to stay ensnared. And once you ensnared, that's how a snare works. It stick you. You can't go nowhere in that. You stuck.
If I may, they're going to with the thorns, the cares of this world.
Right.
And they said you choke, so you had to be entangled in it. You know?
Entangled now back in the affairs of the world.
Let's see,
Book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 8 in the NLT. Then the man of lawlessness will be revealed, but the Lord Yahawashi will kill him with the breath of his mouth.
And this states that right here, man. Lord, he'll kill. Threats, man.
Kill.
And that's what he's at.
So you can feel the Edomite spirit when they walk by like this. They always feel threatened when they come around. You know? We could be going into the birds and the nature of the animals. Esau still feels a threat because he getting exposed. The truth kills him, man. Esau's whole aura is wrapped around lies. So the only thing that gonna kill a lie is the truth, man.
Right.
And you ever hit a liar with the truth? They look all type of crazy, man.
Yeah,
you know, really do you think they about to spontaneously combust?
Yeah.
They liable to pull out a thing.
They might lunch at you now. They liable to come choke you and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's really a reaction
weak.
of a liar.
Right.
If you hit him with the truth, he just nigga
Yeah.
How dare you tell the truth?
Right. Told on me.
Yeah.
It took me years to lay this snare.
Matter of fact, get Isaiah 44 and start at 20. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Because that's what happens.
That's it.
You in a compromising position.
How dare you?
You gotta go, you know what I mean?
Yep. Because he ain't got what they say. When you ain't got nothing left to lose, you lose it.
Right.
So Edomite that's fully exposed. Oh, he
That's
you got
a dangerous
put him on the
Yes.
got that list, man. The red list. You got to watch it.
That's like a wounded beast. He got a little bit of love. He can put his all into this last little swing, man. Read that real quick. Yeah, start at 24.
Yeah, Isaiah 44 and 24. Thus saith the Lord, thy Redeemer, and he that formed thee from the womb. I am the Lord Yahawashi that maketh all things, and stretcheth forth the heavens alone, and spreadeth abroad the earth by myself.
So these are mighty acts. The Lord is boasting in his work. You know, he created everything, the heavens, the earth, and everything within it. You got it.
Yep, 25. That frustrated the tokens of the liars.
So that's a powerful act as well. He said that frustrated the tokens of the liars. So how do you frustrate a liar? Tell the truth. And what happens when you frustrate? You get antsy, man. Now you want to do something.
Yeah.
So that's what's going to take place. This man's being so frustrated. Now that he's setting these laws up to where he can justify coming at you, man.
Yeah.
You know? You got it.
And the Bible.
Yeah.
You want to man the Bible?
Yeah.
The Bible did to you.
Yeah.
It's being read, it's being brought out properly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's being brought out.
No more public speaking.
Yeah. All these things to combat this, what's coming out, man.
Right.
Oh, they want to, they now got a law that, you know, what's going on in that. Just got all work.
Hey, fantastic forward.
Yeah, shit, them niggas been in jail since 2011, man.
Yeah, that's all was hitting. Went in.
He went in playing this shit. Nigga got arrested, that song was on. And then stopped till that shit came out. He that did.
Yep, Isaiah 44 and 25. That frustrated the tokens of the liars, and make a diviners mad. That turn a wise man backward and make of their knowledge foolish.
So that's what we seeing, man. The Lord is stopping this devil from every outlet this devil think he got. The Lord is blocking it, man.
Yeah.
But that's going back to the point of him being frustrated that you telling the truth, bringing forth that frustration, and him being so frustrated, he's gonna open just lunch at you, man. You know?
Yeah.
That's what he's gonna do.
You attack the very first thing.
I got one more.
Oh, you got it, bro.
Yep, verse 26. That confirmeth the word of his servant and performeth the counsel of his message.
See, you gonna know who the true prophets is, man. Come on, shot water. Come on, so it said he confirmed the word of his servants, man. Oh, it talks about that how the Lord let none of Sammy's words fall to the ground.
Right.
So that's why you seeing that the prophecy of the mark that's growing, man. That continue to grow and become more clear and obvious of what it is, man. You know.
My words shall go out, boy.
Right. That was it on that. All right, let's get some out real quick.
This is Job 15 and 21.
That's
A
it.
dreadful sound is in his ear.
And that's the truth. Going back, you telling all these lies. And that truth, that first lie you told, he said, no, you was actually in the field when you killed Abel. You know what I mean?
It's a spirit too. You know, Apostle Hall asked this question, like, this is before I was even in the camp. I was just watching at that time. And he asked a question to the audience. He asked brothers, what would happen if every Jake knew who Esau was, like according to the scripture? What do you think would happen? You know, and what the spirit of having is right. Basically, Jake would take off on his.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If every Jake on this side knew exactly Esau for who the Most High created to be, Jake would take off. So basically, prophecy, the Lord worked it out so that every Jake don't know, so that Jake don't just go at his ass. Because it just be a non-stop war right now between, you know, no matter if you had a 9 to 5, you be at war with Esau. If you knew. You know, showing you that that gross darkness or that hidden, that hiding of who Esau is. That's the only thing really preserving his ass, and he walking that. You know, that's the kind of pride. That's the only reason they able to walk up and down the street, man. And that's starting to get intense. Even that walk from this corner to that corner is intense for an Edomite these days. They don't know.
And you know, you got the entire white guilt and
Yes.
these things. Esau was on an emotional roller coaster, man. You had Trump try to bring it back and.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay to be white.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
term.
okay to be an Edomite.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
That's what it means.
Yeah, it's okay to be an Edomite. They finna take the Edomite pride back. Cause this nigga been on an emotional roller coaster, man.
Somebody phone that
You continue on that.
Come back to Job 15 and 21. From the top, it says, "A dreadful sound is in his ears. In prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him."
See, it says the dreadful sound in his ears, so that's concerning this truth, man. That's that dreadful sound. That's that screech. The nails on the chalkboard. That's what's in his ears, man. Tell him that he's gonna. First, we know who you are, the Edomites. And your fate, man. You're gonna go down. You're gonna be captives. And then, as in all the years you try to cut us off, you're ultimately gonna be cut off. Okay, on that?
I got some.
All right. You got it.
Yep, the book of Job 20 and 27.
Mhm.
Yep, the heaven shall reveal his iniquity.
See? And that's what you said, man. This is part of it right here. He's being revealed. You got it.
Yep. It says, and the earth shall rise up against him.
And everything, really, life itself is against evil. And you see it by the way of these other nations, and hey, even the animal attacks. You got somehow otters make the news concerning attack. That's the earth coming against these. Yeah, the whales attacking these yachts. You know. So everything is against Edom, man.
Birds, and a lot of the we don't even know about. What was that dude that got mauled by the bear not too long ago? Because he saw love to be in a cave. He liked to be in that nature scene. So that's where them animals really. When animals attack is a thing mainly because they eat them.
Right.
But you know, Heavenly Father got them stored just for judgment purposes anyway. But as the brother just mentioned, you even got the the sun, the whole, we went at that early, just the lack of pigmentation dealing with your skin tone. So the sun is adverse, and that's something that everybody know about that. But it just so happens that really Esau is the one that get that, what's it called, melanoma. You're going with dealing with the cancer. And when you look at sunblock, that's the whole thing about melanin is dope too, because when you look at sunblock,
yeah, that's exactly.
It's basically putting melanin on your skin. 'Cause when you use a UV camera, you see they look black. Edomite to the sun look black when he put on sunblock. So basically all that iconoclasm for what, man? What were you trying to prove?
And them niggas sell melanin by the gram. Shit, so many, it's like 300 a gram. You know what I mean?
It's the most expensive mineral on earth.
Yeah.
It's rare.
So niggas packaging and selling, niggas getting 3.5 of melanin, man. It costs them $1,200.
Right.
Crazy, man.
They got on sunburn.
Even sunglasses.
Yeah.
That basically, right? What is that? That shades. That's basically melanin for your eyes.
The blue eyes and shit. That's
Right.
Yeah,
No,
that's
matter of fact, it's a syndrome called melanin something retinitis. Your retina got the color in it. That's what the retina. And so when your blue eyes is a lack of, you would think it's just that's a nice color, but it's a lack of pigmentation. Your eye is supposed to be dark because it's like a camera. The whole thing is supposed to filter the light. The camera works by stopping the light from coming in. Light ain't supposed to be hitting everything. It's supposed to go through certain channels. And even with a camera, it's called the ISO, I think, or an aperture. How wide the thing, your light, the design of a camera came directly from your eyes. That's why your pupils grow smaller and larger based upon how much eye. If you in the dark, you got them wide pupils. Your eyes do that naturally. You ain't gotta do it. If your eyes don't do that, you blind out here. And so when they don't have pigmentation in their irises, right, or their retinas, it basically sending too much light in there, and they can go blind like that. It's a real thing. Sometimes you see people with that pink even. And Esau got really the lack of pigmentation really draw pink.
Esau lacking everything. The hair.
He cursed for real.
Got
He lack his spirit, man.
everything.
He lack his spirit at this point. That's why he needs Jake. He needs the validation of Jake to validate. He needs the spirit of Jake to validate every movement at this point. I got a quick one for you.
This is Proverbs 18:14. The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmities. And we know that Esau is the basis of man. He's the base man on the planet Earth. It says the spirit of a man. When he came over here as Cristobal Colon, and you know they came over here as the Spaniard, it was a particular spirit in the earth. And that spirit that was in the earth at the time was, hey, this is your time, Esau. This is your time to actually take center stage, to kick Jake's ass. That's why he came with manifest destiny. He had a particular spirit about him because he came with the covering of the judges at that time. He brought forth Christianity. He gave you the indoctrination. All right? It says, but a wounded spirit who can bear. His spirit began wounded during what? 1968. Abba Bivens first went out to preach the good word. He went up into the heavens. The prophecy started to come out. Now the understanding of the scriptures will open back up. Now what? His spirit is wounded. As the brother was going into it earlier, the correct breakdowns of the Bible is pissing Esau off to a point that now the prophecies, the brother's giving the correct breakdown according to prophecies. Esau seeing that is fucking his spirit up to a place. It's like, yo man, I gotta come down with them. I gotta come down on them with great wrath, man. That's why this is a dreadful sound to him. This dreadful sound is breaking his spirit. Because at one point, the planet Earth was with him. Hey man, the Lord is with you. Manifest destiny. Hey, go Esau. Now the prophets are out. Hey, you had your time, brother. Now it's our time. You're the unprofitable ruler.
You said that in Psalms 50. And I thought as I was all together, one is not self.
Yep,
But I will
beautiful.
reprove thee and set them in order before their eyes, man.
Hey, the life I made. That's one thing this nigga didn't want to hear, man. He didn't want to hear Yahawashi.
But a wounded spirit.
Yeah, that's it.
A wounded spirit. That's what? Wounded spirit. Who can bear it? We're dealing with a wounded spirit now.
Hey, that's why even the Bible said what? It's a two-layered sword.
Yeah.
So once it go out, it starts slinging and then Esau.
Yeah.
And then really Esau be trying to get out the way by putting up the what is called blocking the
guidelines.
sending out strikes. That's him trying to block the sword, but it always comes. They got some real.
Because you gotta watch it to do it.
Yeah.
For you to put up to flag a video, somebody is because their headquarters is in Knoxville, Tennessee, for the southern region. You gotta personally sit there at that computer to listen to the whole dialogue, that whole video. Hey, he said to see him.
They watching it
now
upload.
Right.
So you gotta watch
They watching it as it uploads. They
Right.
watching it.
This Galatians 4 and verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? It's just going back. If these videos, if we just out here talking BS, if we just out here BSing around, why does this affect the elite so much, man?
Right.
You know, why is there such thing as YouTube guidelines and this, that, and the third? Why our page getting struck? Why the mukbangers ain't getting knocked out, right? You know, what y'all got to say.
I got something for you real quick, Rawchaa.
Yeah, you got it.
Book of Jeremiah 49.
That's spirit.
Jeremiah 49:7. It says, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord Yahawashi host, is wisdom no more timid? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom perished?
So this is part of that. This dealt with his downfall, man. The wisdom had to be taken away. That was we were reading concerning the Exodus out of Egypt. The Lord was taking away the wisdom from Pharaoh. That's why you had the two guys. They had the serpent, and that one serpent swallowed both of their serpents. Show you that witchcraft, all that shit was good. It was weak, man. It wasn't as strong as the right hand. You know? Yeah. So they showed that they had chinks in their armor, pretty much. You got it.
Verse 8, it says, flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of the Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon them, the time that I will visit him.
See, and this is that time. That's why we speaking on the judgments, man. This is that time where the Lord is visiting. This is the Lord's visitation here. By the way of the prophets showing up and telling you what's up, man. The Lord visited Pharaoh by the way of Moses, man. He's doing it now by the way of his prophets, man.
was a prophecy that Yahawashi would come, and it was Herod, you know, who was the Edomite king at the time of Judea. He decided to slay all the firstborn, you know, all the 2-year-olds and younger, all males. And so, you know, when Esau always took prophecy serious, and he always takes the downfall serious. These are the people that these are the ruler class of Esau really truly understand kingdoms and empires and rises and falls. They put all of their study into that. Yep. They got experts on the rise and falls of kingdoms. So they know even more, you know, just like we know, but we believe, they know by paperwork and by that they are fallen. They know that. They're looking at Rome, they're looking at all the kingdoms and they measuring it up. They got the statistics and analyzing day and night about how this place Babylon is falling. And so they really at that point, like we gotta do something drastic. That's why when they know they have a short time, great rest. Really in the time where Esau gonna decide to step out, he ain't gonna play with these big gloves no more. We're used to channels getting cut, we used to videos getting cut, but there's really gonna be a time when you're gonna get that knock on your door.
I got something real quick about the show. Let's back that up. Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. I ain't know he got a short time because the prophets are telling him, man. You know, as the elder going into, he hear his word, that's what stirs him up. His kingdom is finished. Oh man, now he got to come down with great wrath. Right. He got to be who he is. You done back this devil into a corner. He can't use deception no more.
And the regulation didn't work.
Yeah.
We still out here. We ain't getting the shovel. You know, whatever they put out, or you know, they got these comedians making fun of Hebrew. They try to get the culture to turn against. Yeah. Maybe if we get their own people to, you know, make mockery of them, they're gonna fall back. Yeah. You know, but none of that worked, man. You know, the fear of other people, Black Panthers falling, and all the examples Esau used of Jake movements before, that had no effect on his true kind. And so we still, you know, the Spirit of the Lord still got us out here. And what now? Esau just gonna have to scrap plan A, move on to plan B.
Because plan A really made the Israelite man the most interesting man in the world, like a Dosagas commercial. Because every time you tried to come against this word with whatever angle, it forced more questions out of you. It forced more. It caused you to need more answers. I wasn't even thinking about that question. That's a good question. Now he looking back at Esau. You don't have an answer? Well, give me an answer, brother. Esau don't like that.
This is what the elder just brought out. It's the snake, right? The serpent that was, you know, versus Moses' staff serpent. Yeah. And which one got the victory? You know, Moses' staff serpent swallowed up the other snake, the Magi snake. As you got righteousness versus wickedness, as you got carnality versus spirituality. It ain't like we ain't, you know what I mean? Brothers is as it's meek and humble or lowly or you know, the scriptures say wise as serpent, harmless as the dove. We coming out here harmless, while Esau got drones, military, whatnot. He can send all type of food. But still, the harmless work, what you call like harmless word, teaching, preaching, is the way Esau gonna fall, man. Because and again, the brother brought out again, like, you know, we've been speaking about how everything is Esau like darkness. That's what he can do his dirt. But how much light do it take to really light up a room for it? A dark room, how much light do it take? You can have one little flashlight, you good. On your phone, you turn that little flashlight on, you good. You're not tripping on shit. And that's what this truth is. It's just that one spark, that one little bit of light, really exposing. Oh, we in the wall. Oh, we in the padded cell. Oh, I'm locked down. Oh, we captive still. You see, and Jake starting. You know, it's too much rumbling for Esau. So he's scared. He's nervous. He's always been petrified. That's why they made movies like Planet of the Apes. He always been petrified of Jake waking up.
This second Ezra 16, in verse 70, it says, "For there shall be in every place and in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord."
Somebody get that word insurrection.
Yeah, it says, "They shall be like mad men, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord."
And so you can see that it's common denominator. They that fear the Lord, man. Those that have the testimony of Yahawashi, somebody get that as well. And as you still in Revelation 12, yeah, jump down on that.
I got that insurrection for you.
Come, get this real quick. So.
Revelation chapter 12 and verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. Which keep
the remnant. See, that's a dang test. Everybody, man. It said the remnant. That's concerning the elect. That's who this devil's making war with. That's why going to YouTube guidelines, they ain't just for no anybody. That ain't them YouTube guidelines ain't for no podcaster.
Right.
Or the streamer guys, you know.
Cat video.
Cat video. Them YouTube guidelines ain't for that. They did that for the profit. That's real. I watch yeah.
They wholesome.
Yeah. Man, them guidelines ain't for that. Yeah,
I love cats.
real talk. That's why I said that. That guy, because I watch cat videos. Yeah.
You right that video.
Yeah.
We love cats. How we gonna be calling them? We love cats. We know you do the cat eat something.
That's worse than goose. These goose get it over with and eat them with. Eat. You know what I mean?
Revelation 7, it's like 12 and 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of the Most High, and have the testimony of Yahawashi.
Hey, if I may, when they come to your crib, knock on your door, basically they're gonna have a whole list of your recently searched, right? The algorithm is pointing that you have searched and watched over 5,000 Great Millstone videos in the last 2 years, and we just, based upon regulation 5563, newly created, we've now put you under a list, and we'd like you to come with us, all that type of stuff. But that's when the Most High, you know, the Lord move in, bro. We awaiting that day. We really, man, come get it.
Don't get it out the way. I believe it's a movie. It's real though. The nigga named Ed Snow.
Edward Snow.
Yeah, that nigga shows you like they watch your shit.
Yep.
So you don't think this nigga looking at the chat?
Right.
And he's like, oh yeah,
they on the chat.
we got the evidence. There's some crazy.
He said
eat him. He said eat him. Kill that. Whatever. But this devil got the AI. He ain't gotta have nothing. He can come over from shit.
Yeah.
He got AI. He got your prints or whatever to draw something up. The story already made.
It's already made.
Everything just gotta come. I mean, play out. You know.
Lord, you know, more than likely your face gonna be on the. You know what I mean? Your face gonna be on the news. People at work gonna be talking. Damn, that was the whole time. I didn't even know I was working with the nigga.
Yeah.
That was cool with me, but
I ain't know he was on some Osama bin Laden shit. Well, see, I mean, you know how nigga.
I would have never thought. But that's gonna justify us in the spirit.
Yeah. Real talk. Exactly. Cause like, damn, ain't no way this man on TV. So that's how they gonna try to push it. You see these guys. You had the school shooter, the guy from. It said the nigga, his parents was Israelites and shit. Yeah, they trying to put that together. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's saying that his parents were Israelites, that would drove him crazy, whatever.
Oh, they say his name Solomon or something.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
his name's Solomon. But I think he'll Edomite though. How the nigga, you look at him, he's like an Edomite, man.
Tell by the eyes.
The spirit. He got it.
I got some real quick, though, just going back into the point of how Esau watching us. Psalms 10, and I'm going to start at verse 8. It says, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor.
That's it. So that's what this devil. These different councils. see what I'm saying? Them niggas just fighting on some other shit. No, they talking about this the birthright. This is concerning. That's what the time out.
That's
Gotta
why
take
they
the
do.
light out.
Yeah.
That's why they do census every 10 years. They concerned with the birthright. These numbers, are they going up? Are they going down?
Yeah.
How many niggers are?
Yeah, that's exactly who that's what they worry about. How many niggas is? Damn, it's too many niggas. Let's go come up with another McDonald's burger. Let's get another grill route. Let's get the knowledge out. Let's get a whole
back out. Yeah, you know.
Make fucking Ohio State win the championship this time.
Yeah.
Some crazy, you know what I mean?
Hey, put more drugs out there.
Yeah, right, let's come up with a new drug.
New drill.
Let's mix crack and this together and call it Scooby-Doo. And the niggas be on it.
Bye-bye.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Scooby-Doo,
bye-bye.
you know what I mean? But you got to put a little crack in it to give some boost.
Release Lil Durk.
Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, get him a party
Right.
and let him do a song with Young Boy and let's go and bring them niggas back together. And you know, that's Esau. That's how he gets down. He ain't worried about this other shit. It's about the birthright, man. You know, matter of fact, we can finish that off. You finish on that, all right?
Yeah, come on, a little bit more so like
Okay.
it says he lied and wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lied and wait to catch the poor. He does catch the poor when he drove him into his net.
That's this system. You know, how things are set up. It's really to keep your head below water, man.
Digital imprint that they about to put out. You know, they already got where your location is. You know, not satisfied with. You know, he's not satisfied with what he has. What is that? His what is that? His belly? Or not? Or it's like his Habakkuk is not satisfied. Like
Oh yeah, he's that's hell. Something like that.
yeah. So until he got you, you know, see his man, he ain't satisfied. So he coming for everything.
Right.
Total control. What is that? Own nothing and be happy.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. And now he really want this simulation to be like The Sims. You ever played the Sims game?
Yeah.
Now I want you to eat. Matter of fact, you ain't gonna, you know what I mean? Just, you know, you ever played the Sims, you,
Logan's Run.
yeah.
What's
You ever play?
that? Logan? Oh, but I
Oh,
know.
no, yeah, I know what you
You
talking about.
wanted to be like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sims. You click on the play and you make him go eat. You know, you build his house. And, you know, if he, you know, if he angry,
Yeah, you bring a couple together or whatever.
right? Give him babies. And,
You put the thought in their mind.
Right.
Ultimately.
Oh,
To
well,
do, yeah, I mean, you got it.
Elon said by the year 2030 there's gonna be more robots than people. So what they want is to have them little sentinels, government operated sentinels in your cribs cleaning for you. If they can get it like that, cleaning for you. But if you go, you know, by the time you do some bullshit, beep, beep, they can hit that signal and he come, you know, your family, he gonna clean y'all up.
Yeah, he pretended. Yeah.
Hey, the Terminator movie, that wasn't just like some random idea. You know what I'm saying? The Terminator movie was more or less, you know, foreshadowing, predictive programming. Because how all of a sudden you got these bots everywhere, you know? And it's really about to be a thing, for real.
I got a quick
Don't be surprised you see one walking down the street, man.
This is Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 6. Wherefore a lion out of the forest shall slay them, and a wolf of the evening shall spoil them. A leopard shall watch over their cities. So all of these are synonymous with animals that prey upon weaker creatures. Basically, they use stealth. They use camouflage. You know, they use these things to what? To all right, okay, he in that spot. Let me jump on. Because a lion doesn't hunt the same way as a cheetah, because a lion, no, I got short burst energy, short burst speed. I gotta let him get in a particular range, then I'm gonna touch you. That's how Esau doing. That's why the Lord brought out similitudes of a wolf, a lion, and a leopard. All right, it says a leopard shall watch over their cities, and that's going into Esau's surveillance system, man. Because when you look at jaguars, you look at cougars, all of these are forms of leopards. They sit from on high. They don't hunt. They don't do a lot of hunting.
from the ground. They got to get to a high vantage point to be able to look upon you. And, all right, this is the angle. This is the route I'm gonna take. You want to say something?
No, yeah, for sure. I used to study levels a lot. They stay up in the trees.
Yeah, that's where they more comfortable. Yeah, because they know it's a line down there. The line want my food, so I gotta bring it up here. That's how Esau do. Esau do his weakness, and he'll get the hell away from you with it. For momentarily. But continuing, it says, everyone that go without vent shall be torn in pieces, and that's what the brother's going into, these bots, man. All right, now here it is. The brother spoke to the air with snow. You got this surveillance system. Now you have live drones out here. Now you have live robots, robot dogs. Tell me what Esau surveillance isn't on you. And then you walking around with a beacon system on you and your cell phone system. Esau has you tapped in every which way you go, man. Now he's gonna push it a little bit further by putting that RFID C-hip in.
That's it.
Putting that C-hip in you, man. This is a part.
that Lord, is gonna be a line drawing in the sand. You gotta really cut this place all the way out.
Yeah.
We already did, but you still got, go back to a day in this world. But it's gonna get to the point you're gonna have to say fuck everything.
Yeah.
You running from the truth, but you still got your phone.
Yeah.
You worry about what you trying to see what's on the all that, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna have to just ditch that.
You got
Right,
your
right.
That's right,
Shit.
You got your charges and shit.
I'm gonna talk to a brother. Hey man, the spirit is gonna make that.
Hey, what the prophets did in the ancient world?
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
phones
man.
back then.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul was shipwrecked, man. What you think that was like?
Hey, if the Lord really wanted, if He wanted it that bad, He gonna do what He did in Habakkuk, man. He gonna, grab you by them braids. I'll teleport you somewhere. I'll get you up out of here if you really need to talk to somebody. But it ain't gonna be. You gonna really have to detach from this world like the other brother going into.
And this is a perfect example because it was that Elijah. He went into the wilderness. He was feeding off that lake. He wasn't in the city.
That's right.
He was no lights around. He was around animals. He was in the wilderness for a lack of better words. Off the grid for a lack of better words. He didn't have no phone or nothing. And he got to a point so bad he thought he was the only prophet there. And he had to take that shit on the chin for a lack of better words. He couldn't shrivel up or nothing like that. He had to basically stand on business. Because I think that bride Jezebel, she had a death for him.
I'll back it up real quick. It's in 1 Kings 18:4. It says, "For it was so when Jezebel cut off the prophets of the Lord, that Obadiah took 100 prophets and hid them by 50 in a cave and fed them with bread and water."
That's it. That's the spirit, because there was really a tense situation in the spirit, man. There was the legislation, the people that was on top actually written out. If you see a prophet, put him in the cup.
Right.
That's going to be the same thing Trump,
Right.
Nero did it, and Trump or whoever, they going to do it now.
Hey, imagine being hid in the cave, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to stay alive. Imagine that. But it was one, Obadiah basically, helping him out, and his life was preserved. So sometimes there'll be a situation where one brother in the good, he in a situation where he good, and he's helping out the rest. You see, it only took Obadiah to preserve 100 men.
100 men.
That's it. You know what I mean?
That's it, because the Lord, the miracles, you can't put the miracles in a box. It just some just gotta appear. It just magically appear. That you putting it in a box. God has somebody who can see him, help you out, man.
Right.
Give you certain resources, man.
So he come back as your seed or something.
Yeah, real talk.
I got something real quick.
You got it.
Psalms 140 and verse 1. Deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man, if I may. He's all evil, man. He's getting ready to come back with great wrath as the elder mentioned, man. You ain't gonna have that damn phone on you, man. You gonna throw that bitch away. Your trust gonna be wholeheartedly in the Lord. It says, which imagine of mischiefs in their heart. Continually are they gathered together for war. That's what Esau gonna do. He gonna be like a bad man, sparing none, man. It says,
That's why it's so heavy to really soak this in now. Like, soak it in now, man.
Yeah.
Soak it in, bro. You know how the scripture talk about how there's wise and foolish virgins, and the difference is they both add oil now. but the wise took more oil with them for the time when the baby run out. They both had oil. So you really soak it in, soak it in. It's all up to you how about you outside the end of the day. But soak it in, man, because just for that time, like the brothers mentioned, time without phone, soak it in now for that time. Meditate on that time that the Lord preserved. But send up them prayers for that time.
Think upon the wrath that should be at the end. But the Lord gonna hide his face, man, meaning this knowledge is not gonna be readily available to you, man.
Men shall go to and fro, wandering.
What does it say? A man shall desire to hear his voice.
Second Ezra 16 and 40. Oh my people.
Start at 39.
39.
No, start at 37.
I said Second Ezra 16 and 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb.
So this is where we at, man. These players that's on earth is not, the Lord ain't pulling his punches back. Everything is really getting more intense. So these contractions is by the way of these plagues, these events that you see on the earth. And it's getting more frequent as well, man. You got the signs in the heavens, you got the things that's taking place on the earth. And it show you that we get closer to the deliverance because it's really the norm to hear about these evils. To hear about the financial structure failing, war, certain things, famine. That's really the norm now.
Some mass shooting.
Yeah. So if you will really think something wrong if ain't nothing happened today. You know what I mean?
You expecting the next contraction to be worse than the one before.
Right.
Because the baby getting closer. Delivery getting closer. They call it delivery. Deliverer room.
So us knowing that through the spirit power Yahawashi, what type of spirit we should be in, knowing these things are unfolding in the earth, man. We shouldn't be tied to this place. Like I said, of course we gotta go by day to day. The Lord said, that we not go out of the world, but just to be kept from the evils.
In the world and not of the world, man.
So when the time comes, we gonna down show, get the fuck on, man.
Ain't gonna look back.
Yeah, real talk.
Don't look back. Yeah.
Real talk.
Remember Lot's wife.
That's it.
Scripture say you're gonna be as pilgrims upon the earth.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Continuing, it says, when the child cometh forth, Salah, I'll read from the top. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb. Which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment.
So everything is intensified. You got it?
It says, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. And the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
And this is what we seeing. The Lord set it up, but it ain't gonna be no outlet. He is the outlet, It's true. Yahawashi, the Lord set up the outlet. But everything in this corner around is not, you ain't gonna be able to use your money. Talk about how money's gonna be a defense. Talk the gold and silver's not gonna save you, your guns. That bunker, all these certain outlets.
Hey, the only outlet is gonna be in the form of a miracle, man.
That's it.
Miracles only.
Hey, from the heavens.
That's it.
From which cometh my help, man. You know what I mean? The Lord sending it up like that's why you seeing these certain events, these certain laws, these executive orders being passed.
Right.
These people really being entrapped.
Like sheep led to a
right,
slaughter.
that's it.
No way out.
Exactly. And they happily going with it.
They gonna have to take the truth.
Yeah, they gonna have to. That's what we come to, Lord, keep us.
Yes.
Because, hey, that's gonna be the only way to continue in this place. you gonna have to take. You ain't gonna come in and go. So I believe in JC.
Yeah.
Now your whole basket just got bought of groceries. How much groceries I get doing that, man? It ain't gonna be that. It ain't gonna be that. You gotta have that thing, man. Just like with the crowd, it was a prelude. You couldn't enter into certain establishments without verification of you having the jab, or even sometimes you had to have a mask and the thing with it. 6 feet. So how much more when they really pull the trigger on it? You ain't gonna be no mom and pop shop. You can go, you slid a 20 for a tip.
Yeah.
No, they only take the CDL currency. Yeah.
We don't serve your kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No cash.
No cash.
Continue in verse 40. It says, "O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle."
See, and that's what the Lord preparing us for this moment that we in, man. It talks about that blowing that trumpet blowing that certain sound. Ultimately to prepare you for the battle, man. This warfare that we in.
He
we
said,
mentioned how
"My
this,
battle.
yeah,
It's yours."
yeah, because everybody got their own walk.
Yeah.
Everybody got to go through that hour of temptation. That's going to be a very intimate moment in prophecy, man. When that thing is presented, But this is as we were mentioning concerning Esau, his treacherous ways. This nigga doing everything in effort for us to be overthrown. So that's a part of the fight. Then you got the sea hip, that hour of temptation. So this is the time we come to a very intense moment in history, man. This is a very historical moment.
That's right.
The return of Yahawashi, man, ain't nothing gonna top this moment. But even the build up to it, it's gonna be so crazy. Everything, all this shit, and then boy, all this shit gonna stop and acknowledge him, man. Show you how crazy we in, time that we're in, man.
Old statue going
Yeah.
Brother got a quick word.
It's the word on the Edamon online. It's the #1 word being searched right now. It's up 1,047%. It's kakistocracy. It says government by the worst element of a society. It says a bad system of laws and government.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Why is that being searched up right now? The most searched word right now.
What's crazy is every hour this man signing something new. It's like you gotta pay attention in 2025, man.
Right.
It's something new being signed every minute. He out there just signing. He's signing in stadiums. He's signing on his way to breakfast. He's signing executive orders before he go to bed. You see what I'm saying? They signing them, man. They coming across.
And it's worded crazy too. You going to these things, how they worded. It's on. You gotta wait page 202 to really get into the meat of it. You know what I mean?
I got a quick precept of section 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief.
That's it. And that's so this nigga, he's diligently. Matter of fact, somebody get on Micah 2. You read that again, brother.
Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall.
See? So that he's driven. He can't. That's the only way he can operate. He gotta do this, man. Just like you need to put gas in the car. He gotta do wickedness. He gotta cause something to fall. He gotta lay a trap.
Yeah, that's the only
Before
way
he
he
can-
can see
yeah.
something. Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, I was like,
He's the Michael Jordan of this, man.
yeah, a wickedness. Yes.
Yeah, he the LeBron of this, man. His traps don't be like them traps your cousin set for you. These ain't pranks, YouTube prank. He real with it, man. This what he do. He created it.
This is what he do.
Yeah.
He's the trapper.
Yeah.
He's the trapper.
He ain't new to this. He true to this.
Yeah, because that's right. He's the actual
He a
trapper.
trap star.
He's the trapper. Man, nigga come up with he trapping to make an escape.
Right.
You in the trap house, but it's really your outlet. Show you, man, this ain't.
They came out and said the CIA created the Pokemon Go app.
I heard that
Oh
too.
yeah. So they can track people.
So they can learn how to
Mother, you
geolocate
got
with
you
the
got
satellite.
you got the outline of the.
Come on, man.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
he done got you in more ways than one.
And then he made millions off of it.
Yeah.
So if they need to hit that nuke in the right spot, you helped them when you got turned.
You got that legendary. Oh, that's cool.
You got your whole floor plan. Keep this nigga on your moon.
They got shit that can see through walls.
Yeah.
And they show you that in a movie way back. It was an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie called Eraser.
Yep.
They show you the first scene. They look through walls.
Yeah.
They got that thing.
Yeah, but they show you that in them Tom Clancy video games.
Right. Right.
And Black Ops 1 and 2. It's one called Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
And it had crazy technology on it.
Super soldiers.
Yeah, super soldiers.
Nigga had the exoskeleton.
Right.
Esau showed us over there in Russia. They got suits like the brothers going into exoskeleton suits that can walk through a landmine field. Right? Like you walking through landmines, it's straight. Like, come on, bro, that's cold, bro.
That's he's gonna go after you with his neck with those things. Robots. Cause he ain't just gonna send the cops. The local cops to your spot.
He expected the Lord to lift up that standard against him, man, and he hoping that he can be able to withstand.
Yeah.
That's a prideful ass
Yeah.
nigga, man.
And that would help put him up Peter. They had the four Quaternions, that Super Max. The top guys, guard, even with Nebuchadnezzar and the 3 holy children, he told them he could furnish 7 times more, man. So this is how this dog gonna come after those that have the testimony outside. He ain't finna come. You got the local cop, the fire marshals knocking on your door. Nah, they niggas coming with them sentinels. The elder going too early. Them sentinels. Oh, that S-man. He got your mother got your DNA. And he just for you to get your ass. Yeah. Motherfucker, Red, he got your social security number. He calling your name, your government name. He calling your social security number out. Your last 4 digits.
Hey, remember, look how old drones was when you go back to Star Wars. You know what I mean? They had the drone wars and all that. Them drones been around.
Right.
Think about the little, you know, that's an old thing that Esau been planning on, like what we had, you know, when they was in the infant form of creating a new order design. They was like, what if we had, instead of humans, we had robots? And they were thinking like humans, you know. So most I gave Esau that. That's not wise man teaching, you know. That's the most I gave Esau his technology and even the thought to create these things. So that's how you know them, you know, why Esau gonna fall is because the most I already gave you the blueprint on how you gonna fight him. How you gonna fight somebody that taught you how to fight? And he gave you everything else. So you're really in a lose-lose situation. Just gotta let it play out. It's gonna be real.
Nah, that was it. Oh, you
If I may, these things could drop from the sky.
Oh, that was
You know what I'm saying? With the jets on them.
Yeah.
And then start
Oh
working
yeah,
them.
motherfucker is like a big package.
Yeah,
Boom.
yeah,
And he come out that motherfucker
yeah.
and he just scan.
Yeah, scamps, little shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's how you watch that S-Man movie. That's how the motherfuckers coming out, man.
Yeah, because I know being in the military, like when you go across, like when you go down range, is when you use your Kevlar even on your uniform, you got to turn your patches up. That black thing, that black infrared, whatever, it sends off a signal. So when they shooting from above, they know not to. That's the only way that they know not to friendly fire. You see? Right. Like Esau, if you don't have that chip in that day, right, that's gonna be, he gonna send a drone to a neighborhood. Ain't nobody got the chip. You think Esau, he gonna let them niggas leave? No, he gonna firebomb them, man. He gonna toss Oklahoma.
They They already did the research on that. You could scan a chick with an antenna attached to it from miles away. So they say you can't. It's not trackable. It's not trackable, but with an antenna attached to the reader, you can find somebody's location easy.
But they also got a smart guillotine. You got y'all that you identify your threat. All this,
You got the FEMA kill list. So it's already, everything really set up. Everybody already been categorized. You know.
Algorithm.
The algorithm, everything is really set up. Only thing is just gotta connect. You got it.
This is back over in 2nd Ezra 16 and 40. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle. And in those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth.
So they show you that we ain't here to stay, man. We ain't trying to live the American dream, make our bed here, man. The Lord has already given us the report he's going to destroy this place. So this whole thing we doing is anticipating the evils to come, man. And they say be in that building. So as I mentioned, we ain't here to stay here to retire in America, man. Yeah, that's it. Down here we got one to call, man. That's it.
I got that word pilgrim. The word pilgrim, the Edmond online, it says, person traveling to a holy place.
Hey, 2nd Ezra the 7th chapter.
And that's us, man. That's us traveling to that holy place, man. Because Elder Yahawah point it perfect, man. We just passing through here, man. We just passing through. This wasn't meant for us. This is a place for us. This was a thing for us to experience on our way to heaven. Read that back.
We on that fantastic voyage.
That fantastic voyage, man. Come.
Hey, if I was trying to say too, they remind me they 2nd Ezra the 7th chapter. Fire on one side, on one side, but it's a glorious kingdom of heaven.
That's it. Now you can read that.
It says a person traveling to a holy place to discharge some religious obligation, seeking some miracle or spiritual benefit.
And same thing we were screaming when during the time of the Pharaoh of Egypt, man. Hey, let my people go so that they may worship me, man. That they may do the things that's pleasing in my sight. They had to get away from that. They had to get away from Egypt to do that, man. They had to make a journey to do that. They were strangers. Read that. The end part.
It says or seeking some miracle or spiritual benefit.
Yeah, and that's what we're seeking, man. We're seeking some miracle. That same little miracle that lie that Esau told. The pilgrims came over here for religious freedom. You a lie, man. King James is actually putting Esau ass to death over there for being momos, man. That's why they fled over here. But they was this place was really started by the low-level rejects of England, man.
This how you know, so like, you know what I mean? And this how you know this is the Bible of Arab, because it was even a lot of Edomites, some on to Australia, and they sent some on over here.
Right.
And it wasn't no guy that was royal, it wasn't nobody who had some type of prestige. It was all the grimy dudes, man. But when they tried to establish it, that's when they signed George Washington, Ben Franklin, and the rest of those people, the Edomites was grimy. So that's the foundation that happened under Duke.
And just like Amalek, this nigga is the son of fucking handmaid. I mean, you know. But he's over all the Edomites.
Right.
Show you everything about
Least to the block.
At least, yeah.
What was that word the brother just brought out earlier? A place set up by the definition you just brought out.
Aristocracy.
Yeah, aristocracy. That's what America was in its inception, man. Country created by rape, robbers, and murderers, man. And now this is the fruit of that tree being planted, right?
It talks about that war to your land with thy king is a child. Prince is in the morning. So this nigga, he ain't even supposed to be in power. This nigga in the driver's seat, the nigga got no business to be in them. He don't meet the requirements to be in power. That's why the priest said, woe to be your land. The land is in a desolate state right now. But it said, blessed is the man whose king is the son of nobles, man. So they was meant to rule.
Yeah.
You know, but I know Esau, shit fucked up, man. Cause this nigga don't even supposed to be here. Then he say he's a mechanic and don't got nothing to do with it.
Right.
Just put his shit together cause it's the same color, whatever. Nigga doing it on the fly. That's why his technology. And here you going to this man, he going to a diet, and you read the article on why pork is a good diet. You use baked pork, and he'll just break some crazy shit. That shit out, man. It's supposed to be on a diet, but baked pork is in it.
Right.
Everything turned upside down.
I was holding it. Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing that's why we have amendments to the Constitution. Why? Because it's an imperfect system that constantly needs tweaking, it constantly needs change. All right?
Hey, if I may, everything, even down to how society look, you know, he's turned upside down. That's why you got so much, you got women over men. What other society in the world operates like this?
Right.
You got children over parents, you know, telling their parents what to do. Oh, he's my friend.
Yeah, that's
You
sick,
know?
man. And you know, and them, they got put spears on the children and shit, man. Like motherfucker goddamn will stab you because you ain't buying no McDonald's and shit.
Yeah. Oh, hey,
Crazy, man.
I work in the healthcare field, man. Esau is making it so you got your average day. You know he was in special ed in school. You know this nigga was in special ed. Well, now they have these rights. These same people that they would put them in the special ed class. They couldn't be with everybody. They can come out here with a knife now. They got every right you do. It used to be that you would have to have a guardian over them. No, they got every right. If he say no, I want to go outside. This month, it could be a tornado outside. He can go outside with a knife and stab somebody. But the difference is, he's not accountable for that action, but yet he had every right to be out and do everything that you do. Tell me that ain't a backward ass society.
Esau, going back, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, man. Everything this nigga do is off, man.
Everything.
Even I was reading this song. This man pretty much he put his woman to death for adultery. It was on camera. Actually, she stole so much money. Like the man's life, like over 100 bands from his, time fund and shit. She was giving it to the other nigga. He found out he killed her on secret card, so you wanna kill me on camera. And he told y'all, say hey Jesus for me. and they gave him 10 years. Really, he should be celebrated. They should do the man a part or something. Because that was adultery. And it was and they knew it. They knew the shit was just. But they still gave the man 10 years. Show you that it's off. He really you should have just gave the man, you should have
Serve a day.
yeah, you gave the man, give him a month off, get his money back. You know.
Put the man to death.
Put the man, find the other guy, kill him.
You got it where a woman complained about she wanted divorce because he worked too much.
Yeah.
And then she taking half. Where do you think he got the money from?
Yeah.
From working.
And that's the big excuse, he'll never be home, whatever. Well, bitch, if you wouldn't have a home, you know what I mean? Yeah. But everything's so turned upside down, he still had to go to jail though. Instead of, you know what I mean? Despite all this shit that this did, but they're going back to Esau society. And there's a plethora of cases like that. But that's just one of many things that's in this society.
That's why you got people pushing people in front of the subway.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why that's a trend.
Subway services. God, it's more on that.
Oh yes, Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed of him that framed it, he had no understanding? And that's what Esau does. Esau's pushed that spirit on the people of Israel, man. Because now Jake is looking down from earth. It's not God can't exist.
Maybe he do, maybe he don't. That's that 50-50 coin toss shit Esau like to put out there. Hey, if God does exist, isn't it a chance that he doesn't exist?
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck is you
that's
on?
that,
Do
that's
it
that
is or it
circumcision.
ain't.
What that man told Eve?
You should not sure that.
You ain't gonna die. Tell you, man, you gonna be just like God. You ain't gonna. Yeah, you put sowing doubt like
He ain't
you
telling
said.
you it
Yeah.
is.
But if these words sow doubt, man,
Right.
you got it out.
And that's the whole spirit to Jake. That's the spirit to Jake. Jake. Now Jake is questioning the Most High. It's I read back and said, surely your turning of things upside down should be esteemed as potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Because I can't deny my child. He came out of my sack, man. You look like me. Whether you accept me or not, I can't deny me. The scriptures, the Lord told us in the scripture, he can't deny himself, but he can look down on his work and the work and deny the Father. That's an evil act, man. That's an evil thing.
And this nigga came up with the Big Bang Theory, man.
Yeah.
He came up with atheism.
Yeah, your child questioning you.
Darwinism. Yo, little butt calling you and say, man, I can't.
Yeah, that's what
I'm wrong. Who the fuck you is?
Yeah.
He got all these theories.
But that's what he did. That's literally what Esau did. Here it is. He got the birth. He had the birthright. He sold. It's like, nah, you ain't my dad. It's like, bro, who else been feeding you, little nigga?
How you
See no
get
dad.
Yeah, you know? Exactly.
how you got control over the whole planet Earth?
Right.
This is a man showing you that it was a divine power. The Lord was with Esau.
Yeah.
You read the stories of Alexander the Greek. George Washington. But even with that boy who fought Hannibal, Africanos.
Leo
Scipio Africanos. When you read that, Hannibal was getting into their ass, man, until the Lord stepped in. You know? So that's how you know the Lord was with Esau all this time to this point. Right. You know, because this is the height of Esau's pride.
Even that trek from England over there all the way to the Americas and all of that, you know, that water is crazy, man.
Yeah.
You know, all type of ships go down trying to make it from one continent to another. So the Most High, basically, the scripture says, to him belong the issues from death. It means all the escapes, all the ways you escape, that belongs to just the fact that you here or Esau here or made it to this point. The Most High had to guide that.
They had to put him through that.
You know, he got the like when the president come down and they got all the
Secret Service.
basically he got like a presidential escort.
Yeah.
Esau was escorted over here.
Calm the water for him and shit.
Basically, calm the winds,
Yeah.
step back winds. Right? That's the script. That's what the Most High do. Hold back winds.
And you ever rolled out the red car? You know, when he's rolled out, the path already predestined.
Yeah, because manifest destiny, that's true. Esau was right on that. It was your destiny to come to take over the world and then be destroyed.
Right. Or shall the thing frame say of him that framed it, he have no understanding. Esau's the remix king. And that's that every time I read this, it pisses me off because everything that we look at, the Lord put it here. But when Esau hands it over, when Esau give it to you, it's never with the understanding that the Lord gave to him. It's his understanding that he passed it to you now. This was named a goat. Now it's a mouse. It's a rat. It ain't what Adam named.
Yeah.
It's what I named.
A man could be a woman now.
Right. Yeah.
A woman can be a man. It's a perspective.
Yeah, it's a perspective. No, man. It's what the Lord said it is, man.
When you mentioned that earlier, Esau is that retarded kid in class when you just gotta cheer him on at anything he do. You just gotta.
Yeah.
You're right. He's like, look what I did. He pick a big ass burger out of nowhere. You're like, what?
Good job.
You gotta cheer him on, man, because he building that missile. You're like, hey, Esau, build that shit. Build it faster.
Yeah, I got some cans to contribute to you.
Right.
You go to the scrapyard, get you some more milk and goddamn make more milk.
So if he have
anything I can do,
Let me have you make more milk and eat. How much?
Right.
Okay.
We here to help you eat.
If the framer has no understanding, then what is the thing to frame? What can it say? It can say nothing. If he have no understanding, then you're nothing.
Yeah.
That's what it is, and that's the spirit that Esau brings forth to the earth. As the brother was saying, the ideology, the thought, the philosophy of the Big Bang Theory is it simply boils back to you're what's the it's a word for it, but you're random. Your existence here is a random occurrence.
That's what he's saying.
So really, you're void. Like your death is to no purpose.
Yeah,
Your
it's
existence is to
not,
no purpose.
ain't no purpose. Just live your life. When it said, "Do as thou wilt," and all that. That's a sick mindset, and that mindset has trickled down to a nigga. That's why instead of "do as thou wilt," they'll say "YOLO." That's the soft way of saying, "Do whatever the fuck you want to do."
I'll live my life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do me.
Yeah. With no no repercussions. You don't have you move with no fear.
No fear.
That's all you moving with no fear. Talks about he that is proud, you're gonna pour out abominations. You know? Was that it on that out?
Yeah, that was it.
God, you got it out.
It's Proverbs chapter 4, verse 16. This is Proverbs 4:16. It says, "For they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall."
See, and that's this devil, man. Esau, they're sleep. And Oakland, they have a lot of sleepless nights now.
Yeah.
Because it's a certain group they want. It's a certain set of spirits who they really want, man. So these niggas have gone sleepless, man. You know?
Set this house up like Home Alone.
Yeah.
This bump a hoop trap to the teeth. For some reason, the man of the Lord can't escape.
Yeah.
Even the last one. It's frustrating.
Every dream be about how to stop us from coming out.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking body dream about fat little bra. Esau's dreaming about monster heart. You see, they dreaming about the prophets, man. How to throw them into a hole, man.
Hurry up, quick.
Right.
That's trying to them too. Jacob like,
Yeah.
shit.
No doubt about it, huh?
You already rock right back around the house. They want to get 10
Yeah.
in a ride.
Yeah. Ooh, that's it, huh?
That might be the old rock Russia did.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because at least they don't want to stand.
Glad something too.
The elder mentioned it last week. This is a modern marvel. To the ones that's in the know, so-called illuminated ones out here, Esau also. There's a left hand and a right hand. This is a modern marvel. You're not supposed to see Jake in this form. You ain't seen Jake in this form since before Iconoclast.
Right, no, you were. So that's how you know this nigga, he has gone sleepless now, man. Or if we read William Solomon the 2nd chapter, going to that beat. And these devils pretty much, they was like, damn man, we gotta do something about this. We gotta do something about the poor. We gotta do something about the righteous. Matter of fact, let's go test that word. Let's see if the words is true, man. That's what it's gonna come down to. You know? Because these laws, legislations, the trends, that shit don't work no more. Yeah, you probably did smoke a lot of cigarettes back then. That shit, that's what it is. Lord broke you from that shit, man. Lord, it was a miracle. The Lord pulled us out of that state that we was in, man. Kal Halalyam La Yahawah. Because Esau had the number, man.
Yes.
That nigga had them, man.
Hey.
But through the spirit of Yahawashi, the Lord got us out of that, man. And that's why that nigga, he know he lost now.
Yes.
You know? They got it.
Oh,
That was it on that out. Kind
It says, "For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence."
And that's the only way they're filled. Lest they do these things, you guys.
But the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more until the perfect day.
See, so the path of the justice, you on that path, you're going to be kept, man. And it said, as a shining light, because we see things through the testimony outside. Brother mentioned earlier, you do something in the dark, you don't know who's doing it to you. But we on that path with that light is at, we see everything this nigga doing. He laying all these traps.
Right.
We see everything this nigga doing, man.
Planning.
Yeah, all these plans.
That's why the inoculation of 2020 didn't catch us by surprise.
Hey, yeah, hey, I'm glad you said that too.
Yeah.
Inoculation.
Yeah.
Yeah, we put light on that word. That still means he's gonna,
Yes.
you know, prick you. It still go back to prick, but he said inoculate to try to.
Yeah,
you
because
are.
we
Yeah.
got it, you know.
Instead of saying a jab or a shot,
Yeah.
inoculation.
Yeah.
That's where you said it, because that's how he'll put it in another way. Yeah, just to get you. Now you at the doctor's office already. You can't turn back. You already paid the shit. You ready for your inoculation? Man, I'm thinking I'm getting a pill. You get the shot. That's this devil, man. You know what I mean? That was it. God.
It says, the way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble.
Yep, because most men, all this shit's catching up on this man. You know, he was able to run circles around the people and do all this. Now it's catching up, man. It talks about how the knowledge of weakness is not wisdom. So ultimately, you were able to do all this, but now it's going to come back on you now. You know?
Second Thessalonians 2:8 in the NLT. Then the man of lawlessness will be revealed,
Right?
but the Lord Yahawashi will kill him with the breath of his mouth and destroy him by the splendor of his coming.
See, so this is the part, he's being healed down now by the way of the words of the prophets. Then Yahawashi is going to actually come and violently overthrow this nigga. You know? All thing we doing is calling it, telling you the scene. Yeah, we the announcers, yeah. Coming in, the Universal Champion, Yahawashi. And it's going to be a squash match, man. He's been a job to Yahawashi, man. And it said it's going to be nothing but dust and smell of smoke. Yahawashi going to come and do his thing, man.
That's it.
You know? Hey, ooh.
Shit, see how that motherfucker get the light, man. When it first came. It looked like a flame.
Yeah, it does.
This man will come to do the work of Satan.
See, it said this man will come to do the work of Satan. So you waiting on for the die and see some red guy with a Triton. And he got the baddest goatee ever. No, it's the so-called white man, the Edomites. He's the one that's coming after the workings of Satan, man. You got it out.
Says, this man will come to do the work of Satan with counterfeit power and signs and miracles.
See, and that's by the way of this technology. This nigga promoting the sea hill. Now he's saying that he can now do more cognitive surgeries with your mind, more brain reconstruction because he got that thing in there.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just one of many things that this devil got that's deceptive to lure the people in.
That SpaceX program, we know that that's a part of it.
Yeah.
Because you seen that so-called spaceship. I don't believe that was a spaceship blowing up. Now they showed it last week when they were showing all those coaches. Across the sky. It could have been Esau, but I believe that was the Lord. And Esau took claim. He took claim of that. But Esau does have he has things out here now. It's clear and it's evident, and it's being played before our eyes to show you he's going to come with a great deception. That's a part of it. That SpaceX program.
My God, you had something else out there?
Yeah, real quick. Proverbs 1:17 says, "Surely in vain does the net is spread in sight of any bird."
See, it says, surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird. So that's what you're seeing. This devil laying all these snares. Ultimately, it's really for you to get that thing. Everything he's doing is an effort for you to get that thing. The troubles that he's causing is for you to go to him for that help. You know, but it says it's vain in the sight of the bird, and what a bird do fly, man. Lord, will be part of that number, because that way it talks about we're gonna be as a bird that escaped from the fowler, man. Put it Psalm 124. So get Psalm 124 in the last verse, we'll end off on that. Because that was this devil is trying to bring forth this system. He's doing it by the way of deception, man. He's going to use his military, you know. I think it was 5 or 6, I believe.
It's all in the effort, no death.
That's it.
Because the Lord said, I've determined, I set their bounds that they cannot pass.
Right.
Triumphing of the wicked is short. That's it. So it ends abruptly for Esau.
Right.
This is Psalms 124 and 6.
So what 5 says?
Oh, but here's the proud words.
All right, come.
This is Psalms 124, verse 5. Then the proud waters had gone over our soul. Blessed be Yahawashi, bahasham Yahawashi, who have not given us as a prey to their teeth.
See, so it's the Lord, he's not going to give us over to Esau, man. Lord will require their righteous number. We're not going to be given to the teeth of Esau. It's going to his military. You got it out.
It says, our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowl.
See? It's escaped out of the snare of the soul. Our soul is escaped out of the snare of the fowler, man.
The snare is broken.
Yeah, if I makes it like it, because going to the snare, because it's levels to it. You had to be broken from the Christianity. That was a snare. Even the Crown Vic,
Right.
it was a trap for you to get that thing. You know, and that trap, this nigga got it.
Right, he got everything.
Wherever you go, man, you know what I mean? It's gonna be required.
It's like the ultimate snare he could ever come up
Right.
with. Where he got the whole system.
It's rigged.
One snare.
Yeah. Ain't no, like I said, you can't go to a mom and pop shop. You go to an underground store.
You can't go to the movies here.
You still using
Right.
dubs. They just can't break 100 right now. No, man. Without that, see him. Without that, you ain't gonna be able to continue within this system, man. You know, but you got, you can't do nothing. Chips, it can be 99 cents. If it is 99 cents.
How they gonna pay you?
You can't get paid. Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah, screw it, isn't it? But them niggas might, yeah. Them
They
niggas
gonna be the first. They gonna be first in line.
somehow them niggas gonna, I don't think gonna be incorporated in that shit. They end up, cause you know, I'm gonna say, you know, they used to pass out crack kids, you know, San Francisco and shit.
Oh yeah.
So you know, these guys, they gonna incorporate all the why I said small and great, rich and poor, free and blind. Everybody, every category, from gangsters, them niggas still gonna get paid and shit like that. It's gonna still just be the digital transition, man.
It says,
He gonna get in.
the snare is broken and we are escaped.
And going back, it said that bird, a bird don't walk away, man. A bird flies. So that's open. That's going to be the ultimate escape. Lord will, we a part of that number. We're going to fly, go up into the chariots, man. That's the ultimate escape from that trap. You know, because the destruction is about to come. You know, that's what's going to keep you on the earth. When you keep that you got that seal. You got to stay on the earth. Yeah.
To be snared means to be judged by fire, baby, essentially. You get snared, you're going to be judged by fire. So the sea hit gonna come in a package.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what Esau ain't telling you.
It's gonna be bittersweet. Sweet bitter. You can eat. Able to eat. Now you gotta be destroyed.
Verse 8.
Somebody, if I may, you gotta train a period of time, 15 minutes for eternity.
Right.
That's when you get to be a spiritual trainer. And you gonna eat for the day or eat for that carnal satisfaction, but your eternity messed up now. You know, you're not a king in a kingdom. You're just a regular old citizen.
You're gonna eat, you're gonna get to eat.
Yeah, you gonna eat, but you gonna get to eat. You know, niggas love microwaves too. Yeah. that was the nuclear missiles gonna cook a nigga like a microwave, man. I think I'm gonna have something real quick.
Finish finish that off real quick. And then we're gonna end it off like this.
Our help is in the name of Yahawashi, Yahawashi, who made heaven and earth.
See, that's who we trust in. Yahawashi, who made heaven and earth. Because guess what? He the one that made the scenarios. He over that, man. So that's when we put our trust. We just hope the Lord roll us into the story where we were the one that was getting killed. Because the scripture say somebody gonna be saved. Somebody gonna eat in the family. Somebody gonna be delivered from the sword. We just hope, Lord, that that's us, man. You know?
Man, you like the meat.
That's it. That's it. I would love to see who them men are. You know what I mean? Lord will is us, though.
Psalm 91, I'm starting at 2. I will say of the Lord, Yahawashi, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, and Him will I trust.
And that's you trusting the Lord by believing in this. And guess what? It's gonna be shown when we apply when that pressure comes, man. Okay?
Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence.
See? So that snare, that trap, and that destruction, man. So we come into a very intense time. You know, this see, we're in a generation where powers like he like Daniel, he was in a time period where he witnessed one empire go power to one empire to another, man. This lifetime, we're going to actually see that power be transferred to us, though, man. You know? You got it out.
He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust.
See? Chariots, man. Vehicles of our salvation.
Just don't let them like take your friend. Going in, you're gonna see it transfer over to us. How it transfer over to us? That's like waking up and your bank account got $7 million.
Yeah. And it was intentional.
Yeah.
And it's intentional.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it just fell in your hand. Because that's how Esau put it. It just somehow everything just naturally fell in his favor.
Right.
Now this is an intentional move right here, man. You got it right.
His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flies by day.
And that's a commandment. We're going to have to put that spirit on us. You got it?
Nor by the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord Yahawashi, which is my refuge.
And it says, thou shalt be able to see the reward of the wicked. And that's something all the prophets have been looking for. That's why even goes back into the time when Yahawashi came went back up in Acts the first chapter. The main question the disciples asked him was, what? Without at this time restore again the kingdom of heaven? Because why? They was looking for the Romans to be taken out. You know?
You said also those that perish, that's that reward. So it's a reward for even those moments thousands of years ago. Long-awaited rewards about to take place.
It's going to be an award, so.
Yeah, award.
It's judgment involved.
And even when the crown get coming, that's going to be an award show. Right. You know? Yeah.
Goes in on that? Yeah, I can, man. We hope that we're edifying. We'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory.
Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Kal Halalyam.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Red Yellowstone. I'd like to say shalom to the elect that teach the word on truth and sincerity. So next time, shalom.
Shalom.